With the first pick in the 2016 NFL Draft, the Los Angeles Rams select Jared Goff, quarterback, California.
The San Diego Chargers select LaDainian Tomlinson, running back from TCU.
The Minnesota Vikings select Christian Ponder, quarterback, Florida State.
With the first choice in the 2004 NFL Draft, the San Diego Chargers select Eli Manning, quarterback, Mississippi.
The Green Bay Packers select Kenny Clark, defensive tackle, UCLA.
The San Diego Chargers have selected quarterback from Purdue, Drew Brees.
The New Orleans Saints select Sheldon Rankins, defensive end, Louisville.
What will history say about this draft? You're listening to Beer Belly Sports with Steve-O, Geoffrey, and Mitch Kane.
All right, and welcome to the Beer Belly Sports Podcast. My name is Steve-O, alongside Mr. Geoffrey.
Well, hello, buddy.
And a new guest today filling in for Kaner, who is currently working the bar that we're hanging out at.
Hey, nothing wrong with that.
We got our resident NFL expert,
Who's
BJ Walters.
Expert, not much, but we're going to try tonight.
Well, you know,
more than us.
Fake it till you make it. That's our whole model around here. We're about 10 minutes away from the start of the first round of the draft, and I'd like to start out this by saying I thought the first round would take about 2 hours, and now I'm being told that it's going to be about 4 hours.
Correct.
And I don't think I'm mentally prepared for that.
Well, the more drinks
picks.
you have, it'll be okay.
Yeah, 32 picks, and 2 of them are for the Cleveland Browns. I can honestly say that my psyche has been through better things today, and I'm we might have to put on a pot of coffee and hope that the beers are working their magic. But we're actually hanging out at one of our very first sponsor and a very good friend of Geoffrey, and a very cool place that I like hanging out in the Bemidji area, and that's Lazy Jacks.
Woo!
Yeah, if you're looking for wings, these things are huge out here. You got to get some wings. They got some of the best burgers you'll ever have. Beers galore. Softball teams, they sponsor those, and volleyball teams. I actually play out here on Tuesday nights for volleyball, and we're we're getting people trying to listen live. This is a recorded thing, so that's kind of a bummer. But Lazy Jacks, great place to go, great place to have some beers, and a great place to watch the NFL draft.
Yeah, and a lot of people have chosen to come here to watch the NFL draft, too. It's interesting that the Browns have the first pick, because no matter who they pick, wouldn't you kind of pull an Eli Manning and be like, no, trade me to somebody else?
Who's that quarterback that's supposed to go number one? What's his name?
Eli Manning and Philip Rivers?
No, this year.
Mitch Trubisky.
Yeah. If Mitch Trubisky pulls an Eli Manning this year, that'd be awesome. I would become a fan of his. Because, like right now, like back then everyone's like, oh, well, he was playing, his dad was a quarterback and his brother's a quarterback, and so he's playing that family card. Now people are going to blame him for being a millennial. And now he's an entitled millennial thinking that he can just choose which team he goes to.
And nobody's going to choose the Cleveland Browns.
Oh, no. God, no. I got a friend that I grew up with back home, and he had the unfortunate circumstance of growing up in Cleveland. And he's a Cleveland Brown fan, and I just feel so bad for him. It was, but they did win the national championship with Ohio State back in high school, so that was his one happy moment of being a Cleveland fan, an Ohio fan.
Well, and also the Cavs won as well too.
Yeah, well now they do. Yeah.
And the Indians made it. They haven't won it, but we talked about it last week about Cleveland. They're close.
Yeah, they're close. I mean, they're better than Milwaukee, so they got that going for us. But what we were while you were away attending to matters, we were talking about how Mitch Trubisky is going to pull an Eli Manning and pick the team that he's gonna play for, and pull the Phillip Rivers stuff, and hope that he could just You can just go wherever. There are so many technical issues going on with this broadcast
can you hear?
now.
I can now.
Okay, because it must have got pushed out or something.
Okay.
Because
This is
I felt
ridiculous.
you're like, what the hell's going on? Welcome to our first ever edition of Beer Belly Sports draft.
Live on
special.
location.
Yeah, live on location. Not live in your home, which I just got asked a little bit ago.
Yeah,
that's why I had to get up.
Oh, I see. We should have figured out how to do that.
I thought about the thing.
We'd get feedback then if we're going through the PA here.
Yeah,
you know what
I
we
don't
could
really
have done?
want
We
that.
could have set up like a live YouTube stream.
Yep.
Well, what I was thinking of how my damn phone is, I was going to do a
Facebook Live video.
yes, that's what my plan was. But then I get a little distracted.
A little.
I've been like, have you seen me going all over the place
Honestly,
trying to get things done?
I didn't even know that you were a part of this podcast anymore. I thought you quit.
Oh,
That's what I thought. Am I wrong? Did it look
just
like
walked out.
You're right. I mean, he looked like he was going to be the 27th pick of tonight's draft.
That's what I'm saying.
Ouch.
Like he's just like, I'm out of here, guys.
Screw this.
I got my hat on backwards, and
I mean, in Monday's mock draft, he was number 21, but
Yeah.
because so much changes from Monday to Thursday,
hate you guys.
does anybody ever get sick and tired of a mock draft?
40,000 version.
has anyone's stock in a mock draft dropped further than Mac Every's?
No.
I don't think so.
No, have you seen my radio career?
But also,
Dropped.
like you were saying, mock drafts. Those are a complete waste of time.
They are.
Like there should be two, and actually there should be none. People should just talk about look at all these great people that are out there. Hundreds of players are going to be selected in this draft, and
Hundreds?
yeah,
Hundreds.
Think about it. There's 32 picks. How many rounds? 7 rounds.
7 rounds.
Something like that.
We're going to do math now. What's 7 times 32?
224.
Okay, there we go. 224.
Wow, look at the big brand on you, Beach.
Well, someone has to. Around
I
here.
know. Well, I'm trying to get our sound effect thing, and it's not working.
Well, that's all right. We're just looking up at Mike Mayock's got his top 5 quarterbacks. Deshaun Watson, Mitchell Trubinsky is actually number 2 on that list.
And I think that tells you something. There are no great quarterbacks in this draft.
Nope.
None.
Oh,
Absolutely.
by the way, when there's a pick,
Okay. We even have that sound effect.
Yes.
Take that,
How awesome,
NFL
man.
Network. Please
Yeah.
don't sue us.
I found it. It was free royalties,
Okay, royalty free. Gotcha.
more or less. I don't know. I made a.
Can you
Did a few things.
imagine, though, we're probably going to have a situation with Deshaun Kaiser tonight that's a lot like when Aaron Rodgers got taken by the Packers, and he just had to sit there for hours upon hours before he gets taken. I would not want to be Deshaun Kaiser tonight.
No. I wouldn't want to be any of those people that are projected to be top 10 people because they're not going to be top 10 people. Especially, who are those guys with the diluted piss samples?
You know, I
Jabril
don't.
Peppers.
Yeah, Jabril Peppers. Which I was reading something that they figured out how much water he had to have drank before to get it diluted for his story to match up. It is 100 gallons of water. The guy needed to be drowned in.
Here's my thing. This diluted sample was at the Combine.
Yeah.
Why do we not hear about it until 2 days before the draft?
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, why does it take so long for all this stuff to come out? Shouldn't in a world of instant knowledge, we should be able to know everything that's going on.
I think we're all rooting for something like last year when the Tunsil video appeared. Right
Oh
in the middle
yeah,
of the
that was
first round.
right. That's crazy, man. Let's hope not.
No. So should we talk about?
But for the sake of our ratings, let's hope so.
Right.
So should we talk about what's going on the old docket?
Yeah, we've got 2 minutes until the draft begins.
Okay.
Let's all take a poll. Who thinks that Roger Goodell's going to be booed? All
Everybody.
of us.
They're
yeah.
in Philly.
They're in
What do you
Philly.
expect?
They boo Santa Claus, for goodness
Yeah.
sake.
Well,
They boo when Michael Irvin broke his neck,
they probably
or was it
cheered
leg?
for it.
One of the two.
He broke his leg.
Close enough.
Tom Beebe broke his neck for the Bills. But
That guy was good.
that guy was good. What are the odds that they blame Roger Goodell being booed on the sheer fact that they're in Philadelphia, not because everyone disrespects him?
That's exactly what they'll do.
This is This is classic spin zone NFL style.
It is.
They're just setting themselves up so that no one, everything that they do looks good.
Roger Goodell would make a great politician.
You really would. I wouldn't vote for him.
Me neither.
But he would be good at the trade. So we're about 1:05 away from the opening of the draft. The first pick of the Cleveland Browns. Do we have some prop picks?
We
that we can
got
go
a
through
few prop bits
Okay.
picks. There's nothing really about the Browns like I thought there would be. There's more about how many receivers go in the first round, how many running backs, quarterbacks, offensive players.
Lame. I want the hot take ones.
The hot take ones? Well, let's start out with Mitch Trubisky.
Let's talk about Mitch not being here.
Oh, yeah, that's true, little bastard.
Mitch Kaner, as the people in the streets know him as, he is actually going to be our bartender tonight, which is hilarious.
Which is great.
And that's why BJ's here.
Yeah.
Does that mean we don't have to tip him, or what?
Ooh.
Oh, I'm not tipping him.
No.
I got a tip for you. Get a better job. There we go. 10 seconds away from the opening of the NFL Draft in 2017.
And we'll also do, before it starts, talk about AP a little bit. Lynch going to the Raiders. We'll also have a NFL draft trivia. We got a couple guys here around the bar here at Lazy Jacks. We'll do some draft trivia. We got tons of things, too, by the way, we got to get away.
We're going to hook up all the people that we have listening to us mumble with some stuff. But holy cow, do they have a ton of people there. Good
Philly!
There are
gracious.
more people
Hey,
there.
speak of the devil, and he shall arrive.
Here, you can take mine.
Hey guys, how are we doing? Too loud, too loud. That's my bar voice.
Bar voice.
Did anyone check out my picks?
No, actually not.
Taking that big guy from Baylor first overall.
Laquan McGowan.
He looks ferocious.
He does look ferocious.
Anyways, I'm out of here.
All right, thanks.
Don't drop my mic. I haven't decided. I haven't got that far yet.
We haven't even decided
Yeah.
we're going to tip you today yet. So. Which is, we're going to. You should always tip your bartender. If you don't, you're an asshole.
Honest to God, there are more people at the draft than there were at inauguration.
Jeez.
And BJ coming in with the hottest of all the hot
That
takes.
is
I love
probably
it.
brilliant.
Fire, straight fire. Get out the gate. And they've already got the cam ready to go. Brown's got the first and 12th overall picks.
Yay.
And I love the steady cam in the war rooms as well as the bars in the local area, because you get to see the worst of the worst. Like if this was Minneapolis, I feel like here at Lazy Jacks they should have a steady cam just on us so that we could give our live reactions to the world.
The last live reaction we did was at B-Dubs.
Oh yeah, that was a good one.
Not for a certain somebody,
Not for you, no.
but for you and Princey and everybody else that's in that bar.
Yeah, that was fun. But then the next week we all left at halftime because we were like, "This is dumb."
I hate this shit.
I came out here to Lazy Jacks where we're at tonight, and I was so drunk I didn't even notice they put on another part of the building, like that other part. That's like twice as big as the building's twice as big as what it was before.
True.
And I was so drunk I had no idea. All I remember is eating fried pickles.
Oh, that's what I gotta get.
Yeah.
I gotta look at
remember
menus
that.
here at Lazy Jacks.
Yeah, so we got that. We're on commercial break right now, of course, because why start on time when you can sell ad space? NFL, we care about your family.
We care about your money.
Because quite clearly we haven't waited long enough for this damn thing to start.
Right,
Oh my
like
God.
we haven't had this pre-show hasn't been going on for 4 hours, and now we've got like 5 minutes of ads, and then they're going to go up and be like, they're on the clock now.
10 minutes later.
10 minutes later,
Yeah, jeez.
they're going to be like, the Cleveland Browns select Myles Garrett. Oh, I knew that 4 hours ago.
Yeah.
Thanks
Thanks,
you.
buddy.
Here's my hot take. I feel like the Browns in their 12th pick are going to run out of time because someone's going to pick all 11 of the other players that they had already had stored away, and they're going to run out of time, and then Roger Goodell's going to go up and say, the Cleveland Browns have forfeited their pick. And then Philadelphia is going to erupt in laughter, and then
Sounds
the Cleveland
right.
Browns fold.
Well, you know what I heard? I heard Cleveland has a punter as their number one guy on their draft board.
I believe that.
That's not a shock. It's not a shock. What team drafted a field goal kicker like in the third round last year?
That was the.
Was that the Bucks? Tampa Bay.
Tampa Bay did. Yep.
And then he missed a bunch of
Horvath.
kicks. Remember that?
Genius. Great pickup.
Yeah. You know, like this guy's the next Jason Elam.
Yeah. Okay.
All right. Well, we're watching the NFL Network.
Well, we can talk.
2017. But what are we talking about?
We want to talk about AP?
They got 55 seconds till they're going to announce the start of the draft, apparently.
Apparently?
They got a big
Okay.
countdown going on. But, yeah, let's talk about AP signing with the Saints.
Do we all care, first of all?
Ooh, that's a tough one.
Do you think the NFL didn't know that was going to happen when they scheduled that
I
Monday
don't think
night
they did.
football
I think
game?
this is a weird coincidence.
I honestly don't care.
You
at
don't
all.
Don't care either.
Okay.
What is AP has played, 4 games in the last 2 years?
Yeah, it made a whole bunch of money.
This is going to be like Emmitt Smith when he was with the Cardinals.
Oh, my God, I hated
Oh, I
that.
forgot that he was on the Cardinals.
But
Utterly
he
useless.
re-signed
Yeah.
back with the Cowboys for a day, and then he
day,
retired.
yeah.
Whatever.
You know what else? Like, that people always forget about it, Adrian Peterson? He beats his kid with a stick.
Oh.
So, what's he going to do? Like, whip him with a sugar cane down there?
He can't even beat a defense, and he's beating his kid with a stick. Come on, man.
All right, 3, 2, 1. And Roger Goodell is out on stage, and my goodness, he's getting razzed, man. I wish we had some volume.
I'm deaf, and even I can hear the boo birds.
He even went up and he gave it like, come on, let's go. A little Vince
Did he
McMahon
really?
style. Yeah.
Nice.
Is that all you got?
Whoa.
Cocky. All right. He
Well,
should have
he
come
knew
up
he was
strutting.
going to get booed.
There's no chance. No chance in hell.
That'd have been
That's what he should have
genius.
come out to.
Yeah.
Vince McMahon give him the thumbs up.
All right. Well,
Genius.
he's given his little preamble to the draft here.
Oh, before while he's talking and stuff, we also did a first round prediction as well too. Some of you guys did this, some of you didn't.
I did not, so I'll just step outside.
No, you did not. Beach did this. I did this. Kaner did this. There is a. Oops, that's not the one I want. I was trying to make it like not private, but somehow it would not let me change it. That's why we had trouble with that password. So, people who do it had trouble, which wasn't very many of you because there's only 7. But see, I'm in it. Kane's in it. Some guy named Turtle, Cheese Hater, which I know is Dustin over there. Some guy named Ben Potter. Mech, and then you, Beach. So
I feel good about my picks.
you feel good? So for a prediction for first round or for the first pick of the NFL draft,
Myles Garrett.
Myles Garrett. Okay, Steve, who do you got?
I like Myles Garrett, but I like Deshaun Watson, quarterback out of Clemson.
You're going to go with him.
I feel like that he's going to be number 1. And Leonard Fournette, if he doesn't go in the top 4, the world is
The world's coming
stupid.
to an end.
World's flat.
Well,
Well, let's not go into that conversation.
no.
I've gone off the rails on a couple of people about the flat Earth. I think it's a total sham. I hate it so much. Stupid. Anyways, they've got the preamble going on because again, it's 7 minutes after 7, and we have still
haven't started
We
yet.
haven't even started a clock. And the Cleveland Browns, their war room. All right, the clock is up, and the
Let's do
first
this.
round, first pick. And the Cleveland Browns in their war room of Berea, Ohio.
Look how ugly those oranges.
Look how, man, those poor Cleveland
I
fans.
didn't realize
Please
there were
win
that many Cleveland fans alive.
We're
Jeez.
allowed outside of
Oh
Cleveland.
my God.
They're talking about Brandon Whedon and Trent Richardson.
Look at how bad these picks have
It
been.
wasn't that bad. I thought
Their
he was
linebacker's
okay.
pretty good. Justin Gilbert.
I thought he was okay.
Bust.
Yeah, Johnny
Bust.
Manziel. Johnny
Johnny
Manziel. And then Danny Shelton, who I don't even know if he's playing anymore. Cameron Irving. Oof. Corey
Okay,
Coleman.
that's a good pick.
He's a good pick, yeah.
He's a good player.
They've had 26 different starting quarterbacks since 1999.
Including Steve-O for 2 games.
Steve-O's there
Back in my my throwing days,
when the knees were still good.
Mayoc's got Myles Garrett, Jonathan Allen coming in second for whoever the second pick is, Tampa Bay,
San Francisco.
San Francisco. Yeah.
I do not think Jonathan Allen goes to.
No? Okay.
I love these these analysts because they're going to run out of things to talk about quicker than we are.
They always do.
And what's the? Do you think Mel Kiper gets up to P?
I want to see it. Is there any Vegas odds on that one?
Like I want a P meter constantly on Mel Kiper Jr. Like anytime it cuts, just like a little thing in the side, just kind of like the clock that they got, just like a little like the bladder control type of thing.
Control.
Like where it's going. It could fluctuate. It could go down. I'm not saying the guy's not magical. I'm just saying I want to know all about Mel Kiper Jr.'s body.
I'm pretty sure that his suit has is like NASCAR has like a P thing inside.
I bet he does. He's got to have a catheter, which is super painful, by the way. Don't do that.
How do you know this?
I have a nursing girlfriend. She tells me.
Oh,
yeah. But
there's that. Speaking of girlfriends, yours is coming later.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Mine is with kids, so that's obviously a no-go.
Lame.
And Mitch said his will probably show up later.
Okay, well, there we go. We'll have
somewhat girls.
The female persuasion. Mitch is back.
Mitch is wandering still. Actually, you know what? I'm ready for some food. I'm going to announce this as well, too.
Wow. That's some free advertising right there.
Jalapeno poppers. And I'm going to do the, I think it was a whiskey burger? Or whiskey bacon.
Whiskey bacon burger.
Si, senor.
What would you like for the side?
What I like for the side? What do we have? Waffle fries, sweet potato fries, regular fries, tater tots.
Get the tater tots and then give me the tater tots.
Give me some tots. No.
Ooh, I hear those are free.
They come pretty free. I will do old fashioned. I'll do the waffle fries. Waffle fries, senor. And yeah.
All right. Well, there we go. I'm gonna wait till my girlfriend gets here. We're good. 5 minutes and 15 seconds left on the clock, and the Cleveland Browns, who have the first pick, it should be decided
They've
already.
been decided, just like how who was that defensive end for the Texans a long time ago who got picked up?
Mario Williams.
He got picked up. They announced it before the draft even started.
Well, last year, Jared Goff was announced the day before it started. By the way, Jared Goff has as many NFL wins as the three people at this table combined.
Hey-oh.
Jeez.
Brutal.
That is pretty brutal. So there's that.
We got hot takes. You got brutal takes.
Jeez, BJ just laying on thick today.
Gee, this is good.
He's
finally someone not willing to hold back. It's what this podcast is needed. An abrasive,
someone to finally break the chain.
An abrasive outsider finally coming in. Wow.
66
sacks.
Jesus.
That's a good number, but
offense can't do anything.
My goodness.
Oh, by the way, again, if you're kind of jumping in the middle of nowhere, even though this isn't live, but it feels like I have to say it anyways, we're doing an NFL draft trivia later on. We have tons of gifts to give out. We got some Coke stuff, and we got some Bernick stuff as well, too, to give out. And I think some Lazy Jack stuff as well, too. Not 100% quite sure on that one, but I think that's what's going to happen.
That's what we got. We're still waiting for the pick.
So eventually we'll do that later on in the night. I want to get it before everybody starts leaving.
What kind of questions are you getting, like when people were drafted and stuff? Because
here's a sample one.
Okay, cool.
This one's a layup.
Yeah, this one's a layup. The NFL draft trivia, what round do they go in? In 2016, Vikings Laquan Treadwell. A, did he go in the second round? B, fourth? C, first? Or D, seventh?
I thought you said this was a layup. How the hell am I supposed to know?
It is a layup. Everybody knows
the second round? I don't know.
Wrong.
I don't even know who that guy is.
Okay. So that's a layup.
Okay. What's the answer?
It should have been. I'm going to save it for later.
What?
Yeah. People don't know. Maybe Viking fans don't know.
Well, the pick is in from the Cleveland Browns.
Oh, hold on.
And all right, so the pick is in, and now Roger Goodell is making his way out of his hibernation hole, the nuclear fallout shelter that he hides in between each pick.
Notice how he hasn't even come out to make the pick, and they're already counting down the time for the 49ers.
Are you sure this is the right one?
We're on schedule, guys.
Who wants to say this is a trade?
God, if it's a trade, the Browns just quit. Just quit football.
Done.
I will say this: Major League Baseball would be very embarrassed at tonight's pace of play.
Here he goes. Look, boo him. They're all standing. Why are you standing?
Because they're booing him. They're that mad.
This guy's booing him right down here. I don't know what number he's wearing. 17 or something?
All right, here we go. The first pick of the 2017 NFL Draft for the Cleveland Browns is Myles Garrett.
All right.
There we
Got
go.
it. Ding.
It is at this moment that I would like to send commiserations to Myles Garrett. His football career is dead.
Got it.
I mean, and I agree with what Warren Sapp said a week ago about Myles Garrett. Here's a guy who makes 4 good plays a game and takes 20 plays off every game.
Yeah,
That sounds like Randy Moss.
I read that too today, and that's too bad. 32. They were interviewing his coach, and he was like, "No, this guy, he participated in all 15 spring ball practices."
Okay.
But you know what the thing is about spring ball is it's not very. It's
You
tough.
should know that.
But if you can't participate in 15 of them, you're not very good. But there he
You
is.
know about spring ball. It's
Yeah, I've done 4 seasons of it.
Yeah.
It sucked every single time. But there we go. What a great moment it is for Myles Garrett and therefore the rest of the Cleveland Browns.
I love how he's not even there. He doesn't want to put that Browns hat on. He wants nothing to do with the Browns.
Who is that old guy?
The owner.
I'm assuming that's the owner? Okay. Assume he's old, so I assume he had to be the owner.
So I can't wait for another stunning pick from the Cleveland Browns in 11
What a
picks from
stunner.
now.
I don't think it'll be in 11 picks.
You think they're going to trade it? I bet they trade it to the New England Patriots because Bill Belichick is working those trades.
I think they're going to trade with Tennessee because if they don't take Trubisky at 5,
it.
the Jets will take him at
Good.
6.
Okay. There's a report out there saying that the Jets have terrible quarterbacks in the past recent years.
They do.
I
So
don't know about that. Ryan Fitzpatrick, man. He went to
let's
Harvard.
throw 6. Yeah, okay, let's throw 6 picks, though.
Mark Sanchez, didn't he win a Heisman?
Yeah, but he also played for, 1 year, really? Had one really good year. I'm like, I'm going to go out to the draft.
Well, he played at USC, so that's what they all did.
That's true.
He did paper test.
I genuinely
test.
think the best player in this draft is the wide receiver from Clemson, Mike Williams.
Okay. Mike Williams. Someone's vibrating.
I'm getting a call from Texas right now, and I'm
Is
going
it
to take that.
It's Myles Garrett.
Is it? Answer it. Why not live on the air? Not live, but... Oh, well, anyways, let him talk. We can do our thing. The picks in for the Browns, we're going to talk
It's
about.
Myles
Garrett got picked up from Texas A&M. Yay. I think we all knew this for
We did.
a couple hours now, and no one really cared. I don't know why it take 20 minutes to decide. So the wonderful San Francisco 49ers are on the clock.
Well,
And,
no, they're not. Look
Yeah,
at
the
this.
Chicago
Oh,
Bears
trade!
traded.
The Bears are trading into the
Oh,
number
man,
2
it's getting
hole.
hot.
What did they trade?
Whoa.
Wow. Bears acquire the second overall pick
Wow.
from the 49ers. And that, my friends, is
Okay,
our first shot.
this will not be Trubisky because remember, they just signed Glennon to a stupid deal.
Mike
luck.
Glennon, the quarterback that looks like Big Bird.
Here you go, Adams. I got Peter Gallagher saying Adams over here.
Adams coming out of the crowd. Let's see what they got. God, the Bears sucked last year, though. Jesus Christ.
I mean,
bad.
they were bad. But you know what? They've got a really nice running back. I think Jordan Howard's a really nice football player.
Jordan
So-
Howard.
Yep.
The Bears have
They're running back,
4:20
right?
left to
That
go
guy's
here in
real
the
good.
first round,
He's good.
or for their pick.
Who did they trade? It doesn't say.
I was looking at it.
Finished last in the NFC North last 3 seasons, which is impressive considering
Mitchell.
the Lions are a part of the NFC North. We got shots coming in, which is always scary, especially when they're red.
Especially when Mitch is pouring.
Gotta love our resident bartender, contributor to the Beer Belly Sports Podcast. Actually, a title member.
He is a title member.
So think about this.
He's a good guy, though.
What did John Lynch
And
do?
a good guy. What?
Do we
Who'd
got
they get?
picked? All right. No, okay.
Oh,
I'm
okay.
scared. We don't do that.
Alshon Jeffrey signed with the Eagles. I forgot about that.
Yeah,
What?
that's why Eagles are being. Hold on. What is this? Yeah.
Tell us about this drink.
Here, I'll come over here.
A little peach schnapps. We got some vodka. We got some triple sec and
Jesus.
Sprite and a little splash of cranberry.
Do you really want to kill us?
All right, well, here's the alcohol poisoning.
Alcohol poisoning. I don't want to work tomorrow.
Well,
I don't want to do it on top of my mixer.
By the way, we've got to talk about
my.
this. Why the heck is the first round on the night before work?
right?
Yeah, why? Are people mental?
Yes.
If my
That's actually
boss
not
is
bad.
currently listening live right now,
Mine too.
I'm not going to be on time tomorrow.
I've already told my boss that too.
So
I told Eric that I was not going to be I told you already. It was not going to be there early.
So this is okay.
The
so
Niners get the
Third
third pick,
pick.
the 67th pick, the 111th pick, and a third-round pick next year.
Good Christ! For one pick,
John Lynch, his first move as Niners GM is a freaking home run.
yeah, that guy knocked it out of the park. Sorry, Trent Baalke. You just got, as they say so popular, he got cucked. That guy, he just made him look like such a weak GM with that pick right there.
So now what you go with? The Bears have a lot of problems on defense, right? And they also don't have a quarterback.
I don't
Really?
think
They already signed their quarterback.
honestly. I don't think you can fix. I don't think you can fix a defense in the first round of the draft.
You can't.
So I think they need a wide receiver. They lost Alshon Jeffrey, their one guy that made a couple of plays last year.
Sorry, Steve.
It's all good. And it's just, God, they just need someone to take the pressure off of Mike Lennon to make some throws, some grabs across the middle. They don't have a tight end anymore. I don't know. I'm just babbling right now because no one else is.
Sorry, we're looking at draft boards right now. That's what I would have said too. Jamal Adams would be a great pick for them.
Where is he playing?
He played from LSU. He's with the Tigers.
The pick is in.
The pick is in. Hold on.
Can't they get him at 3 though?
Steve-O, you're right. You can't fix a defense in the first round of a draft,
Yeah.
but if you've got a chance to get a shutdown corner in the league, the way the league is played these days, you better go get one.
I would
agree
go with
with
James on this one. Jamal James, that's actually who I picked in my my predictions is James because they have no safety. They really have nobody. They had, what was it, Conti at one time? He was garbage.
Chris Conti, the world's best hugger.
Yeah. He is
Move
garbage.
over, Bailey. All right, here
Roger
comes
Goodell.
Roger Goodell, the Bears selection.
Pick is in.
Pick is in. The pick is in.
With the second pick of the first round of the 2017 NFL Draft, the Bears of Chicago select Mitchell Trubisky. This is crazy. They picked quarterback Mitchell Trubisky out of the University of North Carolina. And the place is going insane.
Rich!
Those poor
Rich
Bears.
had a heart attack. Those poor Bears.
What is going on? I need to.
Rich says he needs another pitcher. I don't blame him.
We're going to need some more shots up in this bitch.
Mitch Trubisky's been taken by the Chicago Bears.
Ooh. 3,748 yards passing last year, 30 touchdowns, and all school records. But everyone needs to remember the game is vastly different than when it's ever been. Man, Mitch Trubisky,
What does this do to the Cleveland Browns now? Are they going to end up with Patrick Mahomes?
I hope so. I really do. One of my good friends, Big Cat out of Chicago, just tweeted, if anyone ever says Mitchell the Bitchel again, I'll fucking cut them. Let's do this. And boom, Mitchell has just been drafted. That is...
I cannot believe. Now, okay, this makes you wonder about that front office, right?
Yeah.
They just signed Mike Glennon, 3 years, $48 million. He's never started an NFL game. And now you're going to take Mitchell Trubisky. Why did you sign Glennon?
Look at the Chicago crowd. Everyone is just like the only guy that's cheering is the guy who's got a Walter Payton jersey on. He's like, I don't even know that they signed Mike Glennon. I don't even know who that guy is.
We needed a quarterback so bad.
We needed a quarterback.
Is this pick a pick for the Browns, though?
Ooh.
Lynch
Okay.
is smiling. Remember when we were the Buccaneers?
See ya.
What if the Browns trade up to 5,
Stupid.
take whoever the Bears really want, and make that trade?
Holy crap, the jalapeno pepper just killed me.
That's a good. See, this is why we brought the old resident NFL expert BJ Walters to this podcast today, because that's a take that I would not have come up with.
We would have half-assed this like normal.
Well, I mean,
I really
This-
don't think Tennessee's making the 5th pick. I just don't.
They're going to trade out, you think?
Absolutely.
Okay. Well, obviously can't go after quarterback. I think go after like a more weapon for Mariota. A tight end would be a good one. You don't really have a tight end.
Well, we got the 49ers are on the clock right now.
Oh, by the way, on CBSSports.com, they're giving out grades for each pick.
Yeah.
Garrett got a B+.
Yeah.
Trubisky, want to guess what he has?
C-.
D.
D. Got that D.
He got the D.
Oh, brutal.
That's horrible.
You know, it's like, this isn't a way to look at it, but like, how bad do you think that guy feels right now? Like, he just got drafted 2nd overall to a team that, I don't know. I'm starting to feel, though, that they are going to do that trade with Cleveland for him. And that's
Here's
that
a
just
guy
makes
who
sense.
only started 13 college games in his career, and he's
13,
now the number 2 pick in the NFL draft.
And he was 8-5. That's not that great.
In the ACC, and not in the good division with
No, they're
Clemson
in
and Florida State and Miami. In the shit division with Virginia Tech, Pittsburgh, Duke.
Yeah.
Whoever.
Oh. Well, this is, he's got quick feet, they say. Well, could have scored a touchdown, throw, but he's tough. Look at that. He's just shaking and baking some Virginia Tech players.
Maybe.
Does he have the body of Cam Newton and the mind of Tom Brady?
Stop
I'll
it.
take it the other way. I'll take the body of Tom Brady and the mind of Cam Newton.
Heck yeah.
Tom Brady doesn't get hurt.
No, he does. Well, it says that knee
He does
injury.
get suspended.
He does.
He does get that knee injury.
My buddy Brian Lienhardt actually tried out for the Patriots a couple of last season, and he played catch with Tom Brady. And I was like, "What is that like? What is it like looking at Tom Brady?" And he goes, "He looks like a stork. His body is so little, but his extremity, like his legs and his arms, are so long, and his neck." He's like he looked like a stork throwing a football.
Wow.
And that's
good
not to talk smack about Tom Brady.
You got a lot of,
But I know.
pro like players you got to talk to. Talk to Sidney Crosby-ish, kind of.
Well, I talked to his voicemail one time.
Speaking of which,
Who cares about hockey? The Wild's out of it, so are the Blackhawks.
the
No one
Pens
cares.
are still
Yeah,
in
the Pens
Who
are-
advance.
cares?
He's from Pittsburgh. He doesn't sound like it, but he's from Pittsburgh.
Too many people from Pennsylvania in this town.
I don't even know another person from Pennsylvania. Who else is from
That's the
Pennsylvania?
point. There's one, and there's too
No,
many.
there's 2. I'll tell you later.
Oh, we're not allowed to drop names. Okay.
I will later.
Name drop.
Great names right there. I mean,
Okay, so quarterback selected number 2 overall. Ryan Leaf was on that list.
Yeah, but Carson Wentz last year. Carson Wentz, I feel, has a lot of potential. I think he's going to be a great. I think he's going to be a mainstay in Philadelphia, and especially because he was at an event, an Eagles event today, and some kid walked up with a Cowboys hat and he flipped the Cowboys hat off of him. So I think he's going to do just fine in Philadelphia.
He's trying to help the guy out. You don't need to be wearing that garbage.
Exactly. He's saving that kid from brain cancer. The 49ers
Pick
pick
is
is
in.
in.
They're in, huh? Okay, hold on.
Okay, I really think this is going to be the defensive lineman from Stanford. I really think that.
What about? Yeah, that would be cool. Or like Christian McCaffrey.
That would be
If
all right.
McCaffrey goes number 3, that's a shocker.
I would go a linebacker. What linebacker do they have? Nobody. I'll go Foster from Alabama. From Alabama. Crimson Tide. Roll Tide.
Screw the Tide.
I hear you.
I just don't think San Francisco is looking at this draft and saying, okay, this draft is going to make us a competitive football team. It's not.
Yeah. So
Hey, by the way, just a random thing I just thought of. Are we able to do Bemidji confessionals tonight?
what?
I mean, we
misconnect-
don't have to. Yeah,
misconnections. Yeah, we'll do some.
I mean, if we have to. We don't have to. We don't need to. Because I feel this is going to go on forever.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah. Well, like once. I'll gear some up for later on. I just want to get through the first 5 picks and then we'll start getting weird.
Okay.
I think this is absolutely going to be
By the way,
line
that shot that Mitch gave us, was that on him or was that on one of
I
our
think
tabs?
so. I think so. I'm not paying for it per se, so
I'm
I'm
not saying it was on my tab.
yeah. But again, we are hanging out at Lazy Jacks, which is a proud supporter of Beer Belly Sports, giving us some cool stuff to give away.
You should hang out with us.
Yeah.
Yeah. And so we're going to be here probably for a couple more important sporting events.
Here we go.
Oh, we will.
Here we go. The 49ers selection, first round, 3rd pick.
Who do we got? Who do we got?
Mr. Roger Goodell.
Solomon Thomas from Stanford.
Oh,
right.
I don't know about that.
I think part of the reason they were willing to make that trade is because they knew they could get Thomas at number 3 just like they could get him at number 2. Didn't
Yeah.
matter.
I would have gone linebacker with this one, not defensive end. But, you know,
He's 6'2", 273. A guy like that is going to be able to drop down to about 260, be a stand-up outside linebacker, or even
put in a 3-4 system.
or a thick middle backer. He's got that's a lot of, with the 3-4, which is the only defense anyone plays anymore, which might be changing to a 4-3 again soon, but that's a different topic. But like the 3-4 defense, this guy's a great 3-4 linebacker build, and 62 tackles last year, 15 sacks, 8 in 2016, and I think this is a good pick for the 49ers.
Here's the thing. The 49ers are banking on they're not going to have a quarterback this year. They know they're not going to have a quarterback. They're banking on Kirk Cousins opting out next offseason and signing him.
Wow.
You like that?
That's another hot take.
That's good. So Solomon Thomas, they even have the Stanford coach on the freaking board right now.
Yep. Now this next pick should
He's
be
a good
gimme.
coach.
This next pick should be a gimme.
Should be for the Jags?
This is
Yeah,
Leonard
Fournette.
Fournette.
Leonard
It's
Fournette.
gotta be.
Okay. You put money on it?
I got $7 to my name, man.
I hear you.
I will. I'll buy you. No, I'm not betting anything.
No, I
That's
wouldn't
against the law.
That was against the law. Oh, that baby. That poor baby's getting.
That poor baby has to be a 49ers fan?
Sad
Unfortunately.
life, huh?
Well, I saw a lot of Bama stuff. Maybe that was a Bama bar.
Yeah, if this pick is not Leonard
Stanford
Fournette,
guy,
I'll be
why
shocked.
would he be changed?
I don't know. I thought I saw Bama. Maybe I wasn't paying attention. Which is, true.
All right. Well, we're on commercial break, so
Pick is in.
do you want to take a quick break, or do you
let's
want
do a quick break.
Okay, let's do that, and we'll be back with more of the 2000s. Oh, excuse me, the Jacksonville Jaguars already have their pick in, so let's
Should
hang
we
tight.
wait?
Yeah.
All right, let's wait then.
Well,
I think what's going to happen here, Fournette's going to go number 4.
You
If
think?
Tennessee makes the 5th pick,
Okay.
they've got to take Mike Williams. They've got to take Mike Williams. It makes too much sense to take anybody else. Mike Williams is a perfect complement on the other side of the field to Kendall Wright. You've got a good quarterback, Marcus Mariota.
Yep.
You've got a reasonably good defense, and you're in a division that you should be winning. How has Houston won that division 3 straight years?
I have no idea. Houston has been so bad. And even Indianapolis hasn't been good at all. Like, why are they so bad with Ryan or Andrew Luck all the time? Like, that guy's we're supposed to be the next Peyton Manning. And
I said this a couple days ago. How come Andrew Luck has not lived up to the hype he's supposed to?
Well, he would say it's because of his shoulder injury.
Well, a lot of people. The person I talked to over on a different radio station said that he has no old line. I'll give him that.
That's true. That
he
is
doesn't.
true.
But he's thrown a lot of picks, but also a lot of touchdowns too. He's very inconsistent. Been very injury prone.
He's really good in the final 2 minutes of games. The rest of the game, he's kind of an average quarterback.
Okay.
Now, the big question is, what the heck do the Jets do? They wanted Mitchell Trubisky. They can't have Mitchell Trubisky now.
Trade for Carson Palmer. We've already talked about the Bears. Those poor, sad Bears.
We are not going to talk about those guys at all.
Bear down, bear down.
Bear down, Chicago Bears. You're the pride and joy of Illinois.
Wow. You know that?
Yeah, my dad's a Bear fan. He grew up in Chicago.
Now, how'd that work in the household, you being a Packers fan?
It was quiet 2 Sundays out of the year.
Don't talk to me.
Yeah, my dad is one of those, like, quiet intensity guys. And my mom, she's from Milwaukee, so she's a big Green Bay Packer fan. And
how did a Bear fan and a Packer fan get married?
They met in Dallas, Texas.
Whoa, even weirder.
Places,
wow.
Right? During the 80s when the Cowboys and the Packers and the Bears, the Bears were good. So. Is this real life?
Poor Bear fans right now.
Yeah. All right.
This
so
has to be Leonard Fournette.
The first,
let me know when he's walking up.
And all right.
Is he walking up yet?
No.
Since my back is to the TV, I can't see anything. All right. Is
Here
he really?
Come. Yep.
I thought it was a joke.
Don't joke about things like this, Jeffrey. All right. The fourth pick overall, first round. The Jacksonville Jaguars.
Dinky Jaguars.
Leonard Fournette.
Leonard Fournette?
It is.
Leonard Fournette. All right. BJ, right.
There we go. I think that's a great pick for them. That guy is a beast, and I hope that he is a beast for at least 5 years.
But the question about him coming in was, does he actually love the game of football?
That is, yeah, that's true. Because it doesn't really seem like he did.
He doesn't.
By
he
the way,
likes putting up numbers.
Yeah.
Well, everybody does. By the way, Salone Thomas is an A+.
Oh, wow.
From the San Francisco 49ers. Leonard is a D.
Really?
Leonard Fournette is a D?
CBSSports.com. Yeah,
really?
they give him a
what?
D. So,
it's exactly what Jacksonville needed.
Yeah, I know. You're giving him a D. So, sorry.
That's unfortunate. I feel like that's a great pick.
I do too.
Guy put up almost 2,000 yards rushing in a college season.
Because let's face it, this next season is the last chance for Blake Bortles.
I thought it was the last chance.
So what does he need? He needs a running game. This guy's going to give him a running game.
Their team's built on passing, though.
Right, but if they do this, they can at least have something to pick up on 3rd and 2 instead of trying to throw a slant and throwing another interception.
Carolina's not taking a safety.
I'm taking your fries.
Same.
That's fine. Look at that size. I don't know if I'll be able to eat all that.
I know. It's a big one.
It makes you wonder. Fournette, the first running back taken, the 4th overall player taken. How was LSU so bad until they fired Les Miles?
I've always liked him. And if you don't remember, I was rooting hard for the Minnesota to pick up Les Miles. That would have been great. But PJ Fleck is great. Roll the boat. Let's go. Hashtag faith.
Gotta have faith. I think we've got time for a misconnection. If you want, is that all right? If we throw one of those in, or do you want to take a break, or what's your? Let's take a break.
Take a break real quick.
All right, let's do that. Tennessee's pick is coming up next.
Wacky waving inflatable arm flailing tube man. Wacky waving inflatable arm flailing tube man. Wacky waving inflatable arm flailing tube man.
Hi, I'm Al Harrington, president and CEO of Al Harrington's Wacky Waving Inflatable Arm Flailing Tube Man Emporium and Warehouse. Thanks to a shipping error, I am now currently overstocked on Wacky Waving Inflatable Arm Flailing Tube Men, and I am passing the savings on to you! Attract customers to your business. Make a splash at your next presentation. Keep grandma company. Protect your crops. Confuse your neighbors. African American? Hail a cab. Testify in church or just raise the roof. Whatever your wacky waving inflatable arm flailing tube man needs are. So come on down to Al Harrington's Wacky Waving Inflatable Arm Flailing Tube Man Emporium and Warehouse. Route 2 in Weekapaug.
All right, welcome back to the only podcast going live that isn't live during the NFL Draft. It is Beer Belly Sports Podcast. My name's Steve-O alongside Mr. Geffrey.
Yo!
And our resident NFL expert, BJ Walters.
Food here is good, guys. Come on out, watch the draft, hang out with us.
Yeah, do that. We're having a good time, and right now we're at the 5th pick of the draft, and there's actually under a minute left to go, and the Tennessee Titans have yet to make their pick.
None around and desert you. I think we sang enough last week.
I agree.
That was fun, though.
Yeah, you can look back on that highlight of us singing to Extreme, and they're more than words. We were close to being in key, but close only counts in horseshoes and hand grenades.
You all right over there?
Sorry, I'm burping. I'm dying. I have already peed one more time than Mel Kiper will the entire draft.
Wow.
So I've got that going for me. 20 seconds left, and the Titans haven't gotten their pick in yet.
This could be, I mean, if the clock runs out on them,
I think
this
they got
could
it
be
in.
that draft.
Is it in?
The pick is in.
The pick is in.
Who do you think they got?
Mike Williams. I was going to say, if the clock ran out, it could be that trade that we were talking about.
Oh,
but
yeah.
It's Mike Williams. They lost
You think
Kendall
it is?
Wright to free agency. They
Yeah.
need a number one receiver. Mike Williams is far and away the best receiver in this draft. It is not even close.
It's amazing how guys named Mike Williams end up being really good receivers. It's like the third one that I've seen.
And guys from Clemson are good receivers. DeAndre Hopkins, Sammy Watkins, and now Mike Williams.
Right.
By the way, over on the NHL side, Pens they just scored. I think scores is 2-0 from a distance. I'm looking from a very far distance. So yeah, that's what I saw.
The Capitals are going to choke again.
Jeez,
Oh,
Capitals.
You don't think it's Ovi's year? You don't think so?
Nope.
No.
All right. Well, I'm gonna eat. So you guys talk among yourselves.
All right.
'Cause I need to destroy this burger.
Sure, get after it. The pick is in, so Tennessee, let's see if Roger Goodell will eventually come out here and do this. But
I love how the pick is in, and Roger's like, nah, give me 5 more minutes.
dude, I just sat down. Give me a break. It's the 5th pick, Roger. Yeah, man. I just gotta do this thing real quick.
Let me finish my beer.
I'm gonna finish my beer. But here we go. Come on now, Roger. Lights are turning on the stage, and
Roger, you're slower than me. For goodness sake, come on, man.
all right, there we go. Titan selection. It's finally in. They're shaking hands, and here comes Mr. Goodell. Pick 5 in the first round.
They're not taking Adam.
Let's see if they bring out Mike Williams. Is it Mike Williams? It's Corey Davis.
Oh, the Western Michigan wide receiver.
Wow.
Whoa.
Corey Davis out of Kalamazoo, Michigan.
I really thought Corey Davis.
That's a good pick.
It is a good pick.
And he puts on his
number
pink
5.
coat. This guy is ready.
Oh,
He
this
is in
guy's
the back.
rocking it.
All right.
He's rocking it.
Wow.
Fleck is a happy boy right now.
I actually thought Davis would fall to the Steelers
Really?
at 30, and he just went number 5. Wow.
2016 MAC Offensive Player of the Year. If there's anything that I love, it's some good Maction. Those guys, what do they play? Thursdays? Oh, it's the
Tuesdays.
best. Tuesdays, yeah. God, I love that.
Right
stuff.
after we deal with the bullshit that is the college football playoff committee rankings.
Oh, yeah.
Go to a game real quick.
So he caught 19 touchdowns last year, which tied for the most in all of college football. Now a member of the Tennessee Titans, which is a good pickup that, like we've been saying, everyone's burning themselves on the hot
Me too.
food.
You all right over there?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, straight from the sun is where those wings came from. They are hot, hot, hot. Who's picking next? The New York Jets. Oh, boy. Okay. So the New York Football Jets, which I know you say that for the Giants, but I am really prepared for – these guys are almost more disappointing than the Cleveland Browns when it comes to drafts.
Here's the thing. They could draft Peyton Manning, and Jets fans would still boo.
Oh, yeah. They will boo no matter who they pick. And so that's actually really fun because New York fans are so aggressive. and they just expect such greatness, and they haven't had anything great to be good at, like to cheer about, except for the Giants beating the Patriots.
Name the Jets starting quarterback right now. I bet you can't do it.
I thought it was Ryan Fitzpatrick.
Yeah, Fitzpatrick,
No.
right? Geno Smith?
No.
Didn't Geno Smith get shot?
Geno Smith is with the Giants.
Oh, the Giants.
What? Hold on.
I pay attention to anything.
Who is it?
It's Bryce Petty.
No, who the hell? Is that Richard Petty's brother?
Don't know, but he went to Baylor.
Jesus.
Of course you would know.
A resident NFL expert mostly knows things about Baylor.
Who, by the way, took, what do you want to call it, information from, or Mitch took information from BJ about the March Madness.
Oh, yeah.
That was a bad
Worst
idea.
bracket ever.
It was.
There was a guy who only didn't make a single pick, and he was only 12 worse than Mitch was.
Wow.
And he didn't even turn in a bracket. Oh, that's pathetic.
So we got time a little bit.
Oh yeah.
Do you
want to do a
wanna do that?
misconnection? We got a good one, a rocket hot one called "Beautiful Miss Innocent
Hold on.
School
Let me-
Lunch Lady."
Let me get my music for you.
If you have Lunch Lady Land,
Lunch Lady Land.
All right, here we go. Beautiful Miss Innocent School Lunch Lady. Man looking for woman. I lust over your body curves. I cannot help when I see you constantly. Thoughts that run through my head. I picture dirty, mysterious images of your body being unclothed, and me getting to have you for at least one night of long, mutual, sweet lust fun together. Exclamation point, exclamation point, exclamation point. I know you're taken, so that's why I've never approached you, or have said anything period about the sexual feelings towards you. If you're reading this and wondering, do I know him? Well, yes, you know me. And I'm sure if you were to find out my feelings, I'm not sure what would happen or if anything would ever be said. I know the things I think about between you and I will never happen. At least I don't think so. But I still constantly cannot help to think how much fun you would and could be. If I could just have you to myself for one night, exclamation point, exclamation point, then my wondering would be over. Smiley face with the tongue sticking out. And no, I'm not a student if you're also wondering that. I'm actually a couple years older than you. So,
creepy.
But I highly doubt you'll ever read this. But I just had to get my thoughts out. Probably not the best place, but letting you know in person I don't believe is ever an option. As because of the situation we're both in, and because forever, and not sure of what kind of reaction it would be. Because forever could be good more than likely bad.
Aww.
Well, miss, you just keep flaunting those sexy curves of yours. And if the most that comes out of this is just a by chance you read this, maybe you'll get a smile out of it more than likely. Will also make you feel puzzled. Bye now. Smiley face with the tongue sticking out.
Aww.
That was a pretty brutal one.
That was good. That music went perfect for you, too.
It did. Way to go. I really appreciate that one.
Do you like that, Beach?
That was pretty awesome.
Yeah.
We do it every week.
Every single week.
And by the way, the next commercial break, we will do a giveaway, NFL draft giveaway.
All right.
The Browns are attempting to trade for Kirk Cousins.
Oh, my goodness.
Well, they already have a quarterback. They have Osweiler, don't they?
Yeah, that's a quarterback.
They have all that money.
Well, that's the Texans' fault.
I'm aware of that.
I have no idea where the Jets go with this pick. I have no clue.
Hashtag faith. Something could happen.
All I know is that the Jets fans are going to boo. That's all I know.
They are going to boo.
Well, it's gonna be entertaining.
So yeah, sorry, I'm trying to recover after that.
Okay.
That misconnection.
If the Browns trade for Kirk Cousins,
okay,
does it make the Browns a decent little football team?
No.
Do you think it's going to happen?
I don't think there's a
I do
way
think it's gonna
that
happen.
they can be a decent little football team.
But you know what I would demand if I was the Redskins? That little number 1 pick you just took.
Oh,
Ooh, I like that.
intriguing.
Sign him. Can he play safety?
The pick is in. Here we go.
Oh, all right.
Let's see who we got.
Tom Brady.
I love the random names that people are just yelling out at the draft are great. Such production.
Yeah, we had great production. Even though I'm spinning around doing eat, run the board, trying to get this sound right.
Yeah, you're doing a great job, man.
Yeah, you did it for the past 2 weeks, though.
What is the
yeah.
greatest football name that you can think of?
Mike Johnson.
Dick Hammer.
What about
Bronco
the old-
Nagurski.
That's a good one. What about the old Pittsburgh running back, Chris Fuamatuma Afala?
Ooh. Asi Alamala.
Biakabatuka. Remember
Yeah,
that name?
Tuga, yeah.
Kabir Baja Biamila.
Yeah.
Biakabatuka runs in for the Panther. The Panthers have-
Do Panthers even make noise? I don't even think they do.
Yeah, they do. They have a thing.
No, what's the, isn't there a big cat that's silent? I think it's Panthers.
Yeah.
So they don't.
Here we go.
Okay, here we go.
Ooh.
On zoology.
Zoology?
Here is what the New York Jets are selecting with the 6th pick, first round.
Ooh.
Jamal Adams, good pick.
Good pick.
Good pick.
Good pick.
Live shot over to the New York Jets fans. Come on. Who do they got? Show me Jets fans crying
yeah.
and go. Oh, they're not going to do
Cue
it.
it now. If I'm the director, I'm like, go Jets.
I need
Jets
crying
fan
Jets fans now.
Can I just say this?
Yes.
These players' sense of style over the years has gone to complete garbage.
Yeah, no one's
Thanks
being
to the NBA.
No one's being flashy. I feel like everyone's just like, meh.
Wearing loafers.
Also, doesn't that kind of look like Triple H's entrance?
It does.
Yeah.
It's time to play the game.
It needs to be more strobes involved.
Can you put that song on? Because I feel like it's going to work perfect with this guy's entrance.
Hold on.
It's time to play the game. It's all about the game. Oh, here it comes, folks. Get ready. The following contest is scheduled for one awkward handshake with Roger Goodell.
Is this on?
I got this one. This is about the same as well, too. Yeah, Beach loves
This
it.
one's perfect.
Attitude era.
Best.
Dude, this one's perfect. I don't know about you, but this is great. Welcome to the family, Jamal Adams. This is great because we're the only ones that can hear it. And so this is just fantastic. Hey there, the Jets fans are cheering. No one is giving thumbs down. No one's flipping off the camera. This is unbelievable.
What the hell happened? Jets fans went soft.
That can't be New York. That can't be New York that they're showing.
We have more fans!
We
Yeah!
have more people. Oh, good times.
Great oldies. Cool 109.
Ooh, 109, yeah.
You can sit here.
I need a beer, so I'm going to go get a beer.
I just put my food here wherever. So, as... No, poor Bear fans. You better watch out. Make sure there's no noose over there. Swinging later. But not that type of swinging.
All right, well, looks like the Chargers are up. And everyone, here's something that I forgot. The L.A. Chargers. Oh, yeah. Now, so,
Were you saying San Diego for a while?
San Diego. I've been saying San Diego.
They're still going to be shit.
Our resident NFL expert, B.J. Walters.
By the way, Corey Davis for the Titans, he got a B+. And Jamal Anderson got a B.
Wow.
For the grade.
Cynical.
Very cynical.
I feel like those people that are doing the grades aren't listening to wrestlers' intros while the picks are being brought down. Can we do that for more of them? Because that was awesome.
For all of them?
Yeah.
I'll find. I got a whole bunch of stuff. You know I got a whole bunch of things.
I know you do.
Oops, it's still running.
So we got that going. The Chargers on the clock now. I'm going to go grab a beer.
All right, you grab a beer. BJ and I will just be talking like normal. So on the clock, we have the LA Chargers. As you talked about already, that they're going to be ugly. Horrible. Who do they need, Beach?
They need a bunch of stuff.
Whoever they take.
They could probably do well with the Jonathan Allen guy. They do need, at some point, the next quarterback of the Chargers. Is it this year? Maybe not, but Phillip Rivers is 33, 34, 35 years old. He's towards the end.
Sorry, I think I'm the wrong LA team.
The Rams. It's hard not to get those two confused. They're both shit.
Both have same colors, too.
Basically.
So there's that.
I think they'll take Allen strictly because he's the highest remaining prospect.
Since we're at a commercial break, let's do our NFL draft trivia. Who wants to be first? Dustin looks like he wants to be first. NFL draft trivia? You don't? Okay, I know. Rich or Jamie. Rich, you're being summoned. NFL draft trivia. Come here. You're going to have to guess what round, or not what round, what round these guys went in. Let's say I say a person from the Minnesota Vikings went, or a Minnesota Vikings player, yada, 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 in this year. What round did he go in? A, B, C, or D? And I will, who wants to be first? We got a little time. Well, come up here, young man. Why don't you give him your mic there, Beach? All right. This first one, no, I can't cheat here. In 2013, actually, what's your name first?
Jeremy.
Jeremy, speak of the mic more.
All right, sorry, Jeremy.
Jeremy, where are you from?
Live in Park Rapids.
Live in Park Rapids. All right, wow, it's a good trip for you.
But he's a Packer fan, so obviously he is a member of one of the smarter sects of people in the world.
Anyways, in 2013, the Bengals select Carson Palmer. What round did he go in? A, fourth?
Hold on. You said that wrong. In 2013?
Oh, third.
2003.
My bad.
I was going to say, that doesn't sound right.
This one, different Carson Palmer.
They did. He's just trying to mess you up because you're a Packer fan. Don't let him bring you down.
That's all right.
Just remind him about that
that
NFC division game. That's pretty good, wasn't it?
Shut your face.
Hey, at least there's no Lions fans here.
Yeah, that would be awful.
At least
what
you don't
sad
have that.
people they are.
Those poor guys. So, anyways, Carson Palmer went in which round? Did he go in fourth, third, first, or fifth? So A, B, C, or D?
I believe he was a first rounder.
It was a first round.
Hey, all right.
So,
winner. That was pretty
winner.
easy. I mean, that guy won the Heisman that year.
You win some prize!
Now, he plays with the Cardinals.
Yeah, that's right.
All right, congratulations. You win some.
Not Adams.
He wins again.
You another item. All right, let's see.
Another prize.
And the year that Carson Palmer tore up his ACL and the Steelers went on to win the Super Bowl,
4?
2006 playoffs.
Okay.
They probably were the best team
The
in
Cardinals?
the NFL. No, the Bengals.
Oh, yeah.
They probably were the best team in the NFL.
Could be worse. We could have Cutler.
That's a medium.
I'll see what I got.
Medium? Who the hell listens to our podcast and wears a medium? Except for you, BJ. You don't count. You're little.
I just barely get to medium, too.
If you don't, it's not a big deal.
Oh, man. Now we're getting people picky. Anyways, the LA Chargers got to pick in, so I'll do the sound effect. You ready for this? That was pretty good, right? All right, so the pick is in for the LA Chargers. Ooh, Budweiser, thank you. Gotta love it when you get a beer delivered to you.
And
Chargers select. Who they got?
The pick,
Who do you think they got?
I think Allen.
Yeah.
Mike Williams.
Mike Williams. Oh, man. Phillip Rivers is going to have another receiver.
And remember, he's getting Keenan Allen back from the torn ACL.
Yeah.
That's a nice 1-2 punch for LA.
That'd be good. That's spreading the field. I like that. Mike Williams everyone's running a 4.5 these days. Even that big defensive lineman ran a 4.5.
Not John Ross.
No, not John Ross, no. He ran a 4.21.
He's the reason you
What'd you
didn't
run?
get sponsored by Adidas. That bastard took all of your spotlight.
He did. He took all of my glory, and then he spit it back. He didn't even take the island. He didn't like Adidas. You know what? Here's my promotion. I love Adidas. I wore Adidas all the way through my college career. Thank you, Jamie.
And afterwards, while running the 40, check it out online.
That is documented proof. You can't say otherwise. It is there. I talk about it. It's on my Twitter. We shared that. If you're a fan of the Beer Belly Sports podcast on Twitter, they've retweeted that, and you can see me running a blazing,
yeah, okay.
6.5440 outside in the snow, wearing boots.
It was
mind
fire emoji all over this thing.
I set a lane speed record, I'd say, right?
What were you wearing?
Everything.
Well,
what do you mean?
you're
My
wearing,
shoes?
Yeah.
I was wearing Adidas brand Stormtrooper custom-made mountain climber boots.
Makeshift, but
Yeah.
that's all right.
So I ran it outside, but I think I ran it pretty fast, all things considering. And you can check out the video. It's on my Twitter, also on the Beer Belly Sports Twitter page. You can check that out. What's our handle? You remember?
BBS_podcast.
All right. And if you also follow us, Mitch is actually the guy that's in charge of it, and he
Yell at
likes
him.
to get hashtag mad on the internet. So if you,
I got to read that. I heard about that.
if you have a differing viewpoint, you should at us, and then Mitch will get in an argument with you, and it will get heated, and it will be funny because.
What was that on his Twitter account?
No, it was on ours. It was on the Beer Belly Sports podcast page.
Of course he would.
And he was arguing, get this, with another podcast. So it's two podcasts yelling at each other on Twitter about the Toronto Maple Leafs. And it's just, it's so...
Ladies and gentlemen, this is how World War III starts.
Good
Yeah,
for
right?
you.
Oh, man. It's a good 15 tweet thread, or what is it? Thread, I guess is what it's called. And you can, BBS_podcast is our handle. Add us there, follow on Twitter, and let's get mad on the internet together. But the pick is already in for Carolina Panthers.
I think this is O.J. Howard.
Ooh, you think O.J. Howard?
Oh, okay. I guess I don't really know right now. I'm just here for the ride. But I do hope that Ryan Ramczyk gets picked up. He's an offensive tackle from Wisconsin.
Oh, he'll be picked up in the next 10 picks.
Yeah.
He is the best offensive lineman in this draft.
By the way, I love how Mitch on our Twitter page, there's a lot of hockey things.
Actually, everything is hockey on that page, and we need to be able to access it ourselves. But I do really like it because it does show the two different worlds of us. Because we got on Facebook, there's so much cool stuff that you post on there with the videos from just the crazy sports and hot take stuff.
By the way, he's posting a lot of things about the Leafs.
Yeah, because that's his favorite team.
I know that.
You can see a lot about what Mitch thinks is right on by checking out our who we're following on Twitter, and it's actually I think it says a lot more than anything that we've ever said on this podcast.
It's like his second page.
Yeah, it is.
It's not ours. It's his.
It's his so that he can get mad on the internet.
Can you guys believe this? I'm going through my Facebook feed, and I was in Rockford last summer.
Sure.
A lot of Bear fans. Every one of them are pissed off at the Trubisky pick.
Well, what about him, Brett? What do you think about?
Trubisky pick?
He is.
Oh God! So the Panthers pick is in, and they've got a random guy. Oh God! I love live
We've
audio.
almost derailed.
We almost did.
Almost.
I'm hanging on tight. Get on over there. Yeah.
We're like going around this turn right now. It's like, oh God.
And okay, well, this is the nationwide thing. So all picks in the third round will be announced by past recipients of the Walter Payton Man of the Year Awards. There's something that's going on.
By the way, Mike Williams from Clemson is a minus C.
What?
C minus?
They give him a minus C.
It's a C minus. Let's talk English.
Minus C.
Thomas Davis is the 2014 Man of the Year, Walter Payton Man of the Year award recipient. He is announcing the 8th overall pick for the Carolina Panthers in the NFL, and he's going to be talking a little bit about the Walter Man of the Year. Christian McCaffrey.
Oh, that's a good move.
Man.
Is it? Who else was going to be there?
Jonathan Stewart. What do they need Christian McCaffrey for?
Well, I just thought they needed help.
That's a good pick.
It's a good pick, but I thought McCaffrey would have been a better fit in a place like a Green Bay or somewhere like that.
Well, here's to hoping for a trade. What?
McCaffrey and Newton together. Yeah, that'd be great.
Yeah, their backfield is just insane right now.
By the way, next break we'll give away another item from the Beer Belly Sports NFL Draft show live here. Not really live. I keep thinking that. You think we're live.
It feels live.
It does feel live. We're at a weird live remote where we just say whatever.
Yeah, whatever comes into our mind, we're going to be saying it. So this has just been great. I think I've had a great time. We're hanging out at Lazy Jack's, proud supporter of the Beer Belly Sports Podcast. You should be too. Like us on Facebook, follow on Twitter. And we're going to get our stuff on iTunes here soon. Eventually, once Mitch gets done being angry on the internet, he's going to find a way to get us on iTunes.
We got to start a hashtag with that.
Yeah. So our podcast will become more accessible to everyone in this the great world of ours.
How is Christian McCaffrey used in Carolina? Is he a running back? Is he a slot receiver?
Running back. The size that he is. What size? How big is he?
He's 5'11 and a quarter. He's my height.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a slot.
I think he's going to be a slot.
A slot?
Yeah. Absolutely.
Yeah, hopefully.
You fell for it.
But I think he's going to be, that's the best way to use a small white guy like that in the NFL. He has to be a slot receiver.
I love how white guys and skill positions are sneaky fast.
Right? Like we're not expected to be athletic. Like this guy is unreal athletic.
He is.
There's no way you could tackle him. He just doesn't go down.
He was the best player in college football by 100 miles 2 years ago.
Yeah.
He should have won the Heisman in a landslide.
And I run so far away.
His dad, Ed McCaffrey, played for the Broncos. Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, nice.
Won a Super Bowl, 2 Super Bowls.
Sure did. To which he says, "Thanks, John."
Yeah, thanks, Johnny.
Exactly. So the Cincinnati Bengals are on the clock. What are you saying now?
Christian McCaffrey from Sanford got a D.
Really?
From the Panthers. This is again from CBSSports.com.
Cincinnati needs a linebacker.
I agree. Linebackers they have available for the top linebackers.
Vontez Burfict is the only linebacker they have right now.
Ruben Foster that they rate
perfect
is from Alabama. Inside linebacker. Exactly what they need.
That's exactly
what
they need.
Maga or not Umaga, but
Umaga?
Not Umaga.
They released Ray Malaluga.
Okay, so they need that would be a good spot.
So Peter Rosenberg on a Hot 97 in New York tweeted, Cam plus McCaffrey equals marketing gold and serious firepower. So that's some hot picks right there. That was a good segue.
Nothing about this first round has been predictable other than Myles Garrett.
Yeah, this has been this is why it's so useless to make mock drafts.
Exactly.
Because none of these mock drafts are anywhere close, especially after the second pick got traded to the third pick.
And that's the thing. You can make all the mock drafts you want.
Right.
Here's the reason you don't pay any attention to them. Because the number 2 player on the board doesn't necessarily fit what the number 2 pick needs.
Right.
Mock drafts are stupid.
Yeah.
And you made one anyways.
Like we don't. Well, he wanted to win prizes. That's why.
You want to win beer? I'll get you beer.
Well, if I win beer, Steve-O's going to really appreciate that since I don't drink.
Well, we do have a whole bunch of beer down in your basement, by the way.
I have beer in the back of my truck I need to bring inside.
What's that?
I brought some back from Wisconsin.
Did you bring back my spotted cow?
Your spotted cow is already drunk.
You mofo.
Well, that's the way it is. That's just the way it is. Things will never be the same.
Oh, there it is. I knew it was coming.
For the bungle.
The bungle.
Bungholes.
Keep me from the bunghole.
As a Steeler fan, there's only 2 teams I hate more than the Bungles. the Ravens and the Cowgirls.
I hate you.
Well,
I know.
It's okay.
Angry on the internet. Hashtag angry on the internet.
Yeah, okay, man. Chill it. Oh, the pick is in, and they are going to pick number 22 from the Pee Wee team.
Get him!
Who is, I believe he's going to get trucked by
No,
the
guys,
mascot
that was
here.
Christian McCaffrey as a kid.
Oh, it was?
That's Christian
Whoa.
McCaffrey.
Oh.
Jamie, all right.
All right, Jamie.
Beer.
Beer.
And
Beer.
pickles.
Beer.
I cannot believe that's Christian
Genius.
McCaffrey.
Wow, that's crazy.
That's
Ooh, I'm having
awesome.
fried pickle, which are unbelievably delicious from here at Lazy Jacks.
Aw. I wish I got a
get a little
kiss.
dip.
Can I get a kiss?
Fuck off.
I want a kiss. Yeah, I wish I was that special. There's Mitch finally making his way out of the back. I'm right here. Not very good, but I am a quarterback.
You're pretty bad, actually.
I was a quarterback for one throw in the backyard as a 10-year-old. I dropped it right over my buddy's shoulder, and his defender looks back at me and goes, "How the hell you do that?" I go, "I don't know."
Do you want to hear a great story that happened to me a while ago? I was working in Sioux Falls. I had media passes to go to Vikings training camp. This is when Matt Castle, was first year of Matt Castle, and Christian Ponder throwing the ball together. Ponder can't throw a ball or can't catch a ball to save his life. So he dropped the ball, rolled to me. I'm like, I was a quarterback in high school. A duck. Entire way back to him. I was like, I suck. And that was my life of the NFL. No.
At least you had
I'm still
a
trying to
life
put
in the
that
NFL.
down, and it's not working too well.
He's trying.
Shut up. What I do need is another refill on my Apple Crown Cranberry. Or if Matt or Mitch wants to keep giving us shots.
I think once
I think absolutely the Bengals go Reuben Foster. I think this is a no-brainer.
Okay.
And here comes Roger. The Raj.
I just took a big bite of fried pickle, and it's delicious. Pick number 9 in the first round for the Cincinnati Bengals.
What?
John Ross. Wow, that's something I did not expect.
You need John Ross when you have A.J. Green?
Apparently.
I don't like this pick at all.
5'10" and 3/4, ran a 4.22.
Let me grade this pick.
Okay,
F minus.
F minus. All right, you can go F minus. John Ross.
That's
from
awful.
Washington. 5'11", 190.
I mean, hey, the Bengals can go make as many bad picks as they want. They'll always play second fiddle to the Steelers.
Well, I think right now the Bengals just proved to everyone that they want to become the next Oakland. Yeah, this is a very Al Davis pick. We just got that from Brett. Al Davis just rolled over in his grave and gave a thumbs up to whoever the GM is for Cincinnati. I approve of that.
I like this.
Why don't you hire John Madden as your coach?
Just done good.
He's the fastest guy. Ran a 4.22.
He took your island.
He took my island. So honestly, I am mad at this guy, and I'm going to be hashtag mad on the internet
We got
about
a
this
trade.
guy. Oh wow!
Kansas City is picking 10th.
Yeah,
They've traded. They've gotten that pick from the Buffalo Bills.
the Bills.
The Bills don't want to pick in the top 10.
So, by the way, you said your grade, what you said, minus F for this? John Ross from the Washington? B. You got a B.
Really? I don't see that.
Yeah, I don't see it either. Is this like golf? Like
His 4.22. Enough said. And then his medical. He has got bad shoulders and knees. He's going to be a slot guy. He's going to have to go over the middle. Both of those things are going to get messed up throughout the entire season.
Plop.
Yep.
Safe to go in the middle of Steelers. Plop.
So Kansas City, and I know why Buffalo made this trade.
Why?
They wanted Mike Williams, and now Mike Williams isn't there. They don't have a plan B.
Didn't they have a Mike Williams at one time?
They did.
All right.
From USC.
Yeah. All right. He wasn't not good.
He was not good.
Garbage. All right. Well, next break they go to, we will do a NFL draft pick or NFL trivia.
do another round of that. I think we've got some time, so let's take a break now.
Do it right now?
And we'll be back with the pick from the Kansas City Chiefs.
A good shoe starts from the ground up. At Eris, we make high-quality footwear. In fact, you can find Eris running shoes in over 140 countries around the world. In the past, there's been some criticism about our workers. That's why I'm here at one of the Eris factories so you can meet some of them. Excuse me, sir. Do you enjoy your job here?
It's fun. We get to play with knives.
I see. Is there a real sense of teamwork?
My friend Joey sewed his hands together.
Wow, you're learning some real skills. How about the salary and benefits?
Yesterday, I made $1.
See, that's the kind of dedication we have to our employees and the quality of our shoes. Eris running shoes. Always running from something.
Welcome back to the Beer Belly Sports Podcast, live from Lazy Jacks, live recorded at least. And we're getting ready for the pick number 10 in the first round. We've been here for about an hour now. It feels like we've been on the air for over an hour.
For a little bit.
And I think actually we have been on the air for over an hour, this is going to be one of our longer podcasts. And so we're trying to break it up. We've got some NFL trivia we're going to do with some people in just a little bit to give away some prizes we won from our host today, a proud supporter of Beer Belly Sports Podcast. That is Lazy Jacks in Bemidji. When you're driving through or headed up north to the lake, stop by Lazy Jacks on Highway 71. When you're headed north, they're just on the left, just south of the fairgrounds. And stop by, get a delicious burger, those fried pickles. They might be the best thing you'll ever put inside your body. And
I think you say your mouth. I was like, well, let's not go there.
I didn't go anywhere.
Is there any rumor or truth to the rumor that you guys are using this show as a warm-up for when you go to New Orleans and broadcast live from WrestleMania next year?
You know, that is there's been lots of talk, speculation from the
I got to tell you this. Somewhat breaking news, but not really. I'm going to New Orleans in August.
That is not when.
I know that. But I can pre-scout for you, and if you would like to come down to pre-scout it.
I'm invited in August?
You are invited in August, mid-August, when it's super hot.
Perfect.
Sounds great. Sign me up.
Yeah. So, yeah, I think that we're going to have to do something with WrestleMania next year. According to Geffrey, the only pay-per-views that really matter are SummerSlam. You didn't even think
WrestleMania,
Survivor Series.
I thought I was going to add that.
Survivor Series was the best of all the big four this year, wouldn't you say?
Absolutely.
Royal Rumble and WrestleMania. Truth be told, there's a cool one going on this Sunday.
Yep.
And it's called Backlash. Payback. Payback, that's right. Backlash is coming up in May, and that's the SmackDown exclusive. We're going to be watching that, me and BJ will, and we'll probably, next week, we'll give you a little recap of a week of wrestling.
Sounds like a fun time.
We get to see a House of Horrors match.
Yeah, the first one ever, House of Horrors match, and from what I'm hearing, the next feud for Finn Balor is with Bray Wyatt.
That's fantastic. I am all in on that.
Which, I don't know if they're going to try to out-weird each other, but if they do, I'm all about that.
In.
But
Kansas City's pick is in.
Yes, so here we go.
Here comes the Raj.
You can see if that works in there. All right, I do have this dually if you want to go that route.
We'll just make this work.
The Chiefs have selected Patrick Mahomes.
Okay, quarterback out of Texas Tech University. Is that TTU? I think so.
Texas Tech. I can't believe Patrick Mahomes is a top 10 pick. Are you kidding me?
That's something that is a little mind-blowing to me as well. This is a guy who's second team All Big 12. He's going to have to play behind Alex Smith.
Good luck.
And play in an Andy Reid style offense. So he's gonna get some snaps, in the preseason. I think he's gonna get a fighting chance.
Patrick Mahomes was on the Dan Patrick Show yesterday, and they asked him, would you rather go to a place where you're going to start immediately or go to a place where you're going to learn?
Right.
And he said,
You
you know
gotta learn
what?
today.
And he said, you know what? I wouldn't mind sitting and learning from a really good quarterback before I took over. Something tells me as soon as he said that, everybody in Kansas City went, yep, that's our guy.
Yep, I think that's when you say it like that, I think that's a good pick. He's, according to the NFL Network, big-time gunslinger, arm athletic ability, and he wins in the pocket. And that's really something that in the NFL that you need to be able to do is be able to run or throw on the run and also sit in the pocket and be comfortable.
Against Oklahoma, you probably remember the game because it looked like an arena football game. OU won 76 to 68
that was
or
a
something.
crazy game.
Mahomes
No
went,
defense.
Yeah.
Mahomes went 62 out of 88 in one game.
That's crazy. This is how vastly different the game is. When I was playing college ball at BSU, if we had 88 plays in a game, we probably scored 50 points, and that was an unbelievable offensive effort from us. Now, that's just 88 pass attempts in one game. I've been calling BSU football for a couple of years, and I remember this past year, they had in the bowl game that they played in, they had 62 plays at half.
Oh, good for you.
Yeah, it was great. I felt very, very honored to have been there. It was a pretty crazy experience. 62 plays by half. And that I remember when 07 to 2011, that was a game. And now it's just the way that the game is played now. A faster tempo. Defense isn't really a high focus point for people, and honestly, I think that's okay. I love these exciting games.
I think it goes further than the college game. I don't exactly know how high school football is played in Minnesota, but go look at some of the scores of a Texas high school football game. It's ridiculous.
Yeah, they really get after it. It's nuts. Coming up is the Saints pick. They don't have it in quite yet, but the New Orleans Saints, news about them just signing Adrian Peterson to a 2-year deal, $7 million. They have the league leader in current touchdowns, rushing touchdowns, alongside the current passing touchdown leader. And that's like the first time they said in a very long time that's happened. And I don't know where we're going with this, just kind of trying to kill some time. But,
while we're killing time, let's give away one of our trivia, NFL draft trivia.
All right,
let's
bring
wants
a
to
trivia
step up.
guy over.
Let's see, I'm going to yell it, so I'll try not to be super loud in the mic. NFL draft trivia, who wants to be the next one up? You already won. You can't do it. You sit down. You want to go now? Get over here.
Let's go.
Are you going to give me a Bears choice or what?
No. Actually.
All right.
Jamal Adams.
There we go. He is
cold-blooded over there. All right, let's see. So, were you listening before? By the way, say your name and where you're from.
Rich Howell, Chicago, Illinois.
Poor soul. All right.
But we have the Bulls.
All right, Rich, were you listening to the game earlier?
Yes.
I haven't taken that as a no because the look at your face says no. All right, what it is, I'll give the year, the team, and the player. You got to tell me what round he went in. All right, it's an ABCD type question, all right? I don't think you're going to like this one. In the year 2007, the Minnesota Vikings picked up Tyler Thigpen. What round did he go in? 2nd, 4th, 5th, or 7th?
Yeah, exactly.
Tyler Thigpen from.
He asked me this one earlier,
from
and
2007.
I said I don't think they drafted this person.
All right, give me the choices again.
All right, I said 2nd, 4th, 5th, or 7th.
I'm going to guess. I'm going to say 5th.
Wrong.
I didn't hear what you said.
Wrong. Correct.
It was the 7th round.
Dustin,
apparently.
you want to wait here?
Well, I feel like we should give.
No. I'll give him something better
a
than that.
consolation prize for him.
Like the Bears picking a quarterback.
I'll give him a Miller High Life hat.
Oh, just tossing out
Just be-
prizes. I have a feeling we'll hear from him again later due to our.
We've been hearing from a lot.
Lack of audience.
But
Oh,
you know
so
what?
Yeah.
It's
just-
awesome. He traveled all this way from Chicago just to be here for Beer Belly Sports.
You know, that's what I heard. I heard that is the truth.
Through the
He,
grapevine.
made it all the way from Chicago, drove 12 hours to come up here.
Hell of a
He heard
distance.
that this amazing, unmatched podcast was going to be broadcasting from Lazy Jacks. He said, you know what? I'm going to be there. Other people would have gone to like Las Vegas or even to Philadelphia. Not this guy.
Nope.
He knows. He knows where it's at. So this is the first round of picks since 2012 for the New Orleans Saints. And we'll see who they get. They get the 11th overall pick. And I love Steve Mariucci because he's just so animated and angry.
He
And
always looks mad.
This should be Reuben Foster because the Saints can't stop a Snell.
That's true. Here comes the pick is in. And they're saying that there should be a receiver, or is this a run?
They're showing Mahomes.
Yeah.
You good? Sure?
Okay.
Positive?
Yeah, this is the guy from. They're showing last pick, so wow,
Okay,
he's
if
really
you-
good at throwing it to the wide open guy.
He's really good against Kansas, but then again, so is like everybody.
Everybody. Yeah. So the pick is in, and the Saints. What boring colors? Gold and black. Ugh. They look like Appleton North colors. And I hate Jeez. Still bitter about high school. So, all right.
Sorry, I'm trying to get my
Come on,
own draft.
Raj.
I don't know what takes so long. Does he have to like learn how to say their name or something? Learn to read real quick? I don't even know. Mayock has got Allen coming up for his second best left in the draft. It would make sense.
Are we surprised that Jonathan Allen is still on the
Yeah,
board?
of course he is.
I think so, yeah.
I'm surprised Foster's on the board. That's just me, though. Foster.
Well, he's the. There's a lot of Alabama guys. Good God.
That's always
It's like
a lot
they're
of
really
Alabama
good at
guys.
football or something.
They're all busts.
They are. Name one good Alabama player. You can't.
You could try. Forrest Gump.
Ha ha, Clinton Dix.
Okay, I'll give you that one.
Oh, you said dicks.
You said dicks. Dicks are funny.
Where's Mitch? I need to get another drink.
Mitch is not coming back.
Fine.
I told him to not serve you anymore.
I listen to my.
All right, here,
Fine, I'll drink that
out
one.
of here.
here comes Roger Goodell.
Heartburn, here we go.
The Raj.
The Roger. And here we go with the 11th pick in the first round. The Saints select
Marshawn Lattimore.
Marshawn Lattimore.
Good pick.
I have a firm
good
belief that if your last name is Lattimore, you are going to be a lights-out college football player.
But what about
That's
in
a
the
good
NFL?
Or you're going to tear your knee up really bad, yeah.
Oh, now you get here.
Marshawn Lattimore out of Oklahoma State, the cornerback.
Ohio State.
Excuse me, the Ohio State University. Same thing, right?
Yep.
And he's putting his
Neither of them can football. I do think it addresses a need for the Saints. Their secondary is terrible.
Their defense is horrible. There's nothing good about the defense. Do they even have Will Smith anymore? Will Smith is dead. He got shot. Remember that?
Just nothing that's going to hurt.
I was talking about the actor Will Smith
I got my
or Will
drink.
Edium.
Jamie gave me her
Get
drink.
jiggy with it.
You weren't here.
Head on down to Miami. Coming to the end of the page down all night and day in the break of dawn. Welcome to Miami.
Okay, so the Browns thought they would have a shot at Trubisky. What the hell do you do with this pick now?
Well, I don't know, man. That's good. Maybe they trade this one.
Maybe.
Weren't
For
they trying?
the
Weren't they
Browns?
trying to trade for?
I would
Kirk
trade
Cousins?
this.
They
I would
tr-
trade this
they
to
trade-
the Redskins for Kirk Cousins.
Yeah.
Our poor Chicago fan over there is like, I'm pretty sure there's like a noose waiting somewhere.
Jeez.
He's going to be swinging around. Not that type of swinging around.
Enough of that. 4 interceptions last year. That's a pretty decent. But he's a good tackler, good belly-to-back suplex, German if you would.
Lattimore is a corner from Ohio State. He got rated an A.
Wow, that's good.
I like the pick. I think it's a good pick. But I definitely think if you're Cleveland, you're trading this pick to Washington, and you are getting Kirk Cousins.
I like that idea.
I really like that idea as well. I think that's what they're going to do.
Go for broke. Oh, we got Brock Osweiler.
And I think Arizona's in a tough spot because they really wanted Patrick Mahomes.
I don't know any of these quarterbacks. Says that first one.
Well, sure. Yeah, I'm with you on that one, man.
I mean, these next few picks are about to get really interesting.
This is really where like the fun of the draft starts. Is where like once you get out of the top 10, people stop knowing who's coming now, and there's so much speculation going on.
Well, actually, no. I'm surprised how fast his first round's actually going.
Don't jinx it.
Yeah, dude.
Knock on wood. Sorry, I know we don't want to stay here till like 11.
That's right. I mean, Lazy Jackson's a great place to stay all night long.
Yeah, I don't think they want us here past 2. Sorry, guys.
Well, I got to be up in 3 hours then.
Oh, hi, I'm Jeffrey, and I picked a job that's really tough, and I'd like to make everyone else feel bad about it.
The Browns have traded the pick to the Houston Texans.
Oh, they're taking Osweiler. Oh, that's great.
So they have traded the pick to the Texans because it's literally because Trubisky's not there.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Yeah. God, that's...
So,
okay.
What do the Texans need?
They're going to pick up his brother, Watt. How legit that would be?
I mean,
Watt is not a first round. He's not even a draft pick.
He's absolutely a late first round pick.
I know.
Derek Watt?
TJ
Oh.
Watt.
Okay.
Not the fullback.
I was
Hang on,
like,
who's
fullback.
Derek
I was
Watt?
like, that guy played like one season. He was awful.
Okay, I think the Texans...
TJ Watt, okay, but...
I think the Texans need secondary help. Is there not a safety available right now?
Hooker.
Exactly.
Not that hooker. Not the one you saw
Hooker
outside.
Headers.
The hooker from Ohio State.
There was a hooker outside?
That might be the pick here.
It was Jamie.
Oh.
Well, I already paid for her, so lay off, guys.
Get off my stuff.
Oh, good times, great oldies. Having fun here at Lazy
Cool
Jacks.
109.
Yeah,
Well, do we want to kill some time and
What do you want to do?
Yes, we do.
Well, let's see. We could talk about... Well, we could do another
misconnection.
Ooh, or we could do another... I got tons of stuff we got to get rid of. So we do that. NFL draft pick trivia. Who wants to be next? Anybody can be next. Besides people who want... NFL draft trick... Or NFL trivia. Who wants to do it? Jamie? Dustin? That a boy.
Hey.
All right, that a boy. That a boy.
Be
Now,
better than the Browns or the Bears number 2 pick, right? Wow. Just don't be a person down.
No, we about to fight right here. We don't got to go outside.
jeez. All right, this one BJ's going to like. In 2013, the Pittsburgh Steelers took Le'Veon Bell. What round did he go in? Le'Veon, whatever. Did he go A, 2nd, B, 4th, C, 3rd, D, 5th? A, 2nd, B, 4th, C, 3rd, and D, 5th.
I'm going to say 4.
You go 4th? It is number 2. He goes the 2nd round.
Get him a consolation prize.
He already got a prize already.
All right.
Hey, I was going to say 2nd round.
No, but you weren't over here.
I said 48.
It's a Bears thing. You wouldn't understand.
All right.
I once got a text during an NFL draft from a Cowboy fan of mine that it literally said, "Why do the Steelers not know how to have a bad draft?" I'm like, well, because we actually have good ownership. We're not run by a moron like Jerry Jones.
Hold on. Well, okay, sometimes you got to take the keys away from the old folks, and this is one of those times you got to take the keys away from the old folks.
Yeah.
The
pick is in.
The pick is in.
I wonder if it is Hooker from Ohio State.
Hooker, the one outside?
No.
She might be my Uber.
Easy now.
I think her name is Samantha. Or Foxy.
Can she just go by Sam?
Alicia Fox. The Texans have their pick in.
Come on, Raj.
Okay, so what did the Texans need? They need a quarterback?
They need
quarterback.
They need a quarterback, but they need help in the secondary as well. They lost their best corner in free agency.
Okay.
If this is a quarterback, it's Deshaun Watson. If this is a quarterback.
Okay. I say they pick up Foster just because they lost to Foster last year and they need to have a Foster on their team. Merchandising, that's what I'm thinking about.
Solid.
Solid.
Here we go, the 12th pick in the first round, the Texans select
Deshaun Watson.
Deshaun Watson. That's a good pick.
Out of Clemson. What a solid pick that is. And there we go. There are the tears. The tears are coming. He's hugging his mom, and he's finally going to buy her that house that he promised her when he was in 8th grade. Here's an idea for everyone out there. If you want to become famous through sports, just start making wild promises to your family. Like I remember when I was in 4th grade, I promised my mom that I would buy her a fast car. Now, that's never going to happen because I'm a radio DJ. But had my athletic career panned out better, I get the storyline. There we go. Huh? That's like
talking with an NFL person.
That's like an outside the lines type of thing. Like people are like, "Well,
it's a ESPN 30 for 30."
Remember that Steve Pappas, when he was growing up, he told his mother that he wanted to buy her a fast car.
Mom, I will do anything for money.
It was just
So here's the thing.
Julie fondly remembers that.
When we all got here, what's the first thing we said? There's not a first-round quarterback in this draft.
Yeah, no,
there's
two.
3 top 12 picks.
Well played. By the way, my first thing when I thought about I need a drink when I walked in this place.
Well, that's because you're an alcoholic.
Jeez.
Speaking of alcoholics,
Cleveland
is going to win in 3 years.
Keep drinking, Rich.
Is Deshaun Watson the starting quarterback for the Texans immediately?
He'll battle.
They just did, though.
Houston did.
Yeah.
But not Cleveland. Cleveland gained another pick and a pick next year. Look what Cleveland's done right now.
3 years.
Nobody has more draft picks to F up than the Cleveland Browns.
This is great. So we should probably make a mark somewhere where it says that a crazy man has just picked the Cleveland Browns to win the Super Bowl in 3 years.
I got it on the third. Coming back from third break, 22 minutes.
Right on. There we go. Cleveland.
Houston now. Think about it.
Yeah, Brandon, I heard he was going to try pitching again. Oh, okay. So,
Watson over Mitch. Just saying.
That's
Hopkins
funny.
did not play with Watson at Clemson, did he?
We were asking that same question. I don't think he did.
I think Hopkins was already gone by the time Watson took over.
Yes.
Yeah, I think that's right.
Whoa, jeez, BJ.
Okay, guys, let's just chill out, all right?
Quit breaking stuff. All right, well, we got more time.
Yeah, we
How about
do.
another NFL draft trivia?
Trivia. Who wants to do trivia?
Who wants to
hey,
do
bring him on
trivia?
down. The lone Vikings fan that has joined the podcast. Literally, there are so...
No.
There are like 15 people here, and you are the only Viking fan.
This is Aaron from Bemidji.
Okay, Aaron.
And he's a sad Vikings fan.
Well, are you a happy fan or are you a sad fan? It's like being a good witch or a bad witch. You're
Sad Vikings fan.
All right.
Okay. All right, Aaron. In 2006, the
Wow, let's
San
start
Diego-
over. In
Take
2006.
2006,
We'll get there.
the Chargers took Charlie Whitehurst, quarterback from Clemson.
Quarterback Jesus.
What round did it go in? A, 5th, B, 7th, C, 3rd, or D, 2nd?
I'm thinking C.
You're going to go C? Ding, 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 ding.
I was thinking C too. Oh, I got a shot.
He went in the third round. All right, Aaron, let me get you a little prize here. Nowhere.
Okay, well, the Cardinals are on the board, and our resident shot-making expert, Mitch Kane. Oh, my God, that was horrible. Apparently, we're all just going. It's just a free-for-all. I'm going to take another one. Well, someone's driving my truck.
Steve-O.
Cheers to me and Jamie and Brett. Oh,
Sorry.
We don't need to. Okay, we'll clink. There we go.
Please don't spill on the mixer. We almost had one.
Doesn't care about anything else. Just don't mess up the mixer.
Yeah, well, we already have not one, but almost two of them broke.
No, we currently have one that's broke, and it's mine, and it's technically not mine, and I probably technically shouldn't be using it for what we've been using it.
There's
so
that.
the Cardinals are now on the
Cardinals on the clock.
Okay.
Okey-dokey.
I'm going to pull a Mel Kiper. I'll be right back.
Hey, he doesn't pee.
I think.
How many times has he went to the bathroom? Second time. I've gone 0.
I've gone 0. I wonder if this is
Tiny bladder.
Finally where Jonathan Allen goes.
Jonathan Allen's going to go to the Cardinals, huh?
That's what I think. Only because he's probably the highest remaining prospect on the Cardinals draft board.
Watson for the Texan is a grade of -C. A C-, however you want to clarify it.
Why?
I don't know.
Perfect fit.
Again, from the NFLsports.com. That's what they said.
Well, you know what I got to say to them?
Boo.
Same thing the Jets say to everybody.
Bye-bye.
They boo everybody.
You boo everybody. This is what you get for
who's the more vicious fan base? The Jets or Philadelphia anything?
Philly. That's an
Really?
easy one. Do you think so? Philly. Philly booed Santa Claus. Philly booed Michael Irvin with a broken leg.
You're bitter about that.
What a dick.
You are bitter.
What a Pendeco.
The pick is in.
The pick is in. The pick is in. Hold on, I got to get the thing now.
I could see Arizona going for Ramczyk.
Okay. Let's see. What does Arizona need, though? Everything?
I mean, here's the thing.
Corner, inside linebacker, defensive end, offensive guard.
Here's the thing. Carson Palmer, this is probably his last year. Larry Fitzgerald, this is probably his last year.
I mean,
They better get it right this year, or they are not going to get it right.
Mitch Leidner, quarterback, Minnesota Cardinals. Lied.
Nah.
I kid. He's a 7th rounder.
I think he's going to go in like the
rounder.
4th or 5th round.
You think so? I think he's a 7th rounder.
The Penguins game is 2-1 right now.
Thank you very much for that update.
Ovi just blew one through the back of the net.
Aww.
It's not the only thing Ovi blows, but whatever.
Jeez.
Hot Take Central. All right, so did I miss a pick?
No, you didn't.
Okay, good.
Arizona has their pick in.
We're saying that Carson Palmer's old as hell.
He is.
Grandfather time.
Larry Fitzgerald, same.
Okay. So where do you go? They need corner, inside linebacker, defensive end, and guard.
And they need to this year not play the least entertaining football game of the whole year. That 6-6 tie with Seattle was absolutely horrible.
Screwed them.
Like, just put the damn ball in the damn
how do you
end zone.
tie in the NFL? The best of the best.
Or the worst of the worst.
Lousiest.
Right. I agree with that. Just play till you win the game.
That's the problem, though. If they would have played until someone would have scored, they would have been interrupted by kickoff to the next week's game.
This is the reason why I want. Let's go football for an entire week, Brett. All right.
I like football for the entire week.
I think the NFL system should develop like the college system.
And I think it will, especially after the Super Bowl finally went to overtime and only one team touched the football.
Yeah. Well, I don't want them to do like, we could do it on the 40-yard line. No. You play the whole field, and every team or both teams have to at least touch the ball.
I think I really like college football's
I do too.
Overtime. From the 25 in, I love that.
Oh, that's
You know,
fun.
in California, in high school football, their overtime is from the 7-yard line.
Whoa.
How hard is it to score from there?
Wow. Yeah, you can't, like, there's no, like, 4th and goal. Well, I guess there's 4th and goals, though. But, that's it. You can't get a first down, so there's no, like...
There's no fun in it.
Yeah, that just seems lame.
Is there picking yet?
Not yet.
Well, the pick is in. The
Well,
pick
it's
just has
in,
not been
but-
announced.
Rogers finished that.
Here we go.
Here comes the Raj.
Oh, boy.
I think this is Jonathan Allen.
Jonathan Allen. Okay.
Here's the Cardinal selection, pick 13 in round number 1.
Hassan Reddick. Oh, this
Reddick.
is a great pick.
Wow, from
Hassan
Temple.
Reddick out of Temple. This is a terrific pick.
Big Ten football there.
Not Temple.
Temple's in the Big Ten.
No, they're not.
American Athletic
Oh, they-
Conference.
did
You're
they-
thinking basketball.
Oh, they used
No, they're not. They're not even basketball either.
football. They used to be in the Big Ten.
Nope.
They,
whatever.
Big East.
AAC.
You think the
Oh, really?
kid that came out last year from Temple at linebacker, Tyler Matakevich, was good? Wait till you see Hassan Reddick play.
22 and a half tackles for loss in 2016. Time for third in the football and college football. 65 tackles, 10 and a half sacks in 2016.
This dude's a beast.
Yeah, this guy seems like a dude. Cool suit too.
He's a dude playing another dude.
Just a couple of guys being dudes.
He's clearly got the best wardrobe of anybody in this green room.
Yeah, so far so good for him. I would say probably he's a definitely top pick when it comes to the wardrobe. Everyone else has been right. Yeah, like other than the guy who wore a pink sport coat,
awful.
Like everyone else has been lame. Thank you, Hassan Reddick, for finally doing something creative.
He is truly making America great again.
Someone has to.
right.
He ran a 4.5. Everyone's running a 4.5.
He's a quick boy.
Steve ran a 4.3, so sorry.
Aww.
What do you adjust for DJ?
Right.
Right.
Like if you adjust for being a DJ that sits around all day, it doesn't do anything.
Oh, I gotta be so rude. Anyways, I'll race you. I'm pretty sure you'll beat me.
Okay, so we are. What do we want to do? We're going to do more trivia.
I got tons of stuff so giveaway. So yeah, do more trivia.
Well, then make it to where people can get the questions right, man.
They are. It's an ABCD type question.
Why don't you trim it down to 3? Can you pick just 3 of them instead of D? Because like with the 4 picks, I just feel like it's just too much.
Oh, we got to make it. I think we're half. We're batting 500 right now with it.
Oh, we're batting 1,000.
They should be able to have.
The listeners are batting 500.
They should be able to have 3 lifelines. Poll the audience, phone a friend, one of us, or 50-50.
That gets complicated. Yeah, don't give it away over there. All right. NFL Draft Trivia. Who wants to be next?
Want to do it? Someone?
Who cares about
okay.
Philly?
This guy does.
That's 3 minutes away, Jamie.
Are you a big Carson Wentz fan? Big time?
Boo.
Hey, NDSU, man, that guy never lost a game. That's pretty incredible.
Go Jacks.
Yeah, South Dakota State Jacks, they won.
The
Jackrabbits.
Summit League a couple times. That's about it.
Almost beat Baylor back in
All right,
2012.
how about this?
Round.
I'll play.
You wanna play?
I don't know what the things are.
Steve-O.
I'm just gonna go.
All right.
Stand up and here we go.
State your name. Where you from, sir?
My name's Steve-O, and I am from America.
Okay, good enough.
Thank you.
Hashtag America.
The America. The only one that matters.
In 2006, Denver Broncos select Jay Cutler, quarterback from Vanderbilt. What round did he go in? A, first, B, fourth, C, second, D, third.
Oh, that's a tough one. From Vanderbilt.
A, first, B, fourth, C, second, D, third.
I think it was a second-round pick.
What do you guys think?
I think it was a first-round pick.
I'm going to go, okay, hold on. It was. What year was it, 2006?
2006.
Oh,
Jay
yeah.
Cutler.
That was
Denver Broncos.
He was a third-round pick.
Matt Leinart, Vince Young.
Yeah.
You said third-round pick. Anybody else? First, fourth, second, and third. So fourth.
It's first. It's first, I'm telling
First
you.
over here. Jay Cutler, 2006. From Vanderbilt. Yeah. What?
Okay, everyone's picking a 1. I'm still going with 3.
Going 3. It is 1.
Oh, damn.
Steve-O needed the phone a friend.
I did.
Oh,
I just don't trust any one of you guys. So that's mostly.
Yeah, you could have. You could have called.
Hey, the Philly
your girl.
pick is in.
Oh, Philly pick Ooh.
I don't even want any prizes.
On your very much significant other to help you out.
Very
with that
much significant.
question.
You are very significant. Right. Some people would say girlfriend.
I should have said significantly significant other.
Whoa. That's a lot.
I matter. That's
With
right,
the
Jamie.
14th pick, the Eagles have selected Santa Claus, and Philly fans are pissed.
They're picking Santa
already
Claus, Jamie. They're picking Santa Claus.
They're going to throw snowballs with rocks in them at them. People are like, oh, where are you going to get a snowball in April? Well, right outside, actually.
Yeah. Just look outside. It's not. It May, by the way. Oh, it is April. I'm an idiot.
Jesus Christ.
I was
glad you said it.
My bad.
That might have been the dumbest thing that's been said today.
Yeah, you're probably right.
And that takes some doing.
Yeah. It takes a lot of doing. Ooh.
Indianapolis is next.
Ooh. I bet they pick a quarterback. Or
By the way,
they're going to
Reddick's-
pick the offensive lineman. But
Because I love you, Rich. By the way, Reddick's grade is an A.
Hell yeah, it is.
Yeah. Be sure to check out our Facebook pages and our Twitter pages right now. There's a lot of cool things on there, from Mitch getting hashtag mad on the internet to me running a 40-yard dash and in record time. Lots of stuff cool on the social medias.
Here's the Raj.
And here comes Roger, along with a whole slew of people. I mean, this guy can't go out in Philly by himself. He will get tore apart.
Wouldn't you love to see Raj troll Trump about his crowd size?
I would honestly... I just think it's funny that he brought out WWE security with him, and then also whatever, like, drum squad this is. I don't even... What
Is there really security out there?
No, they just had guys with black polos and khakis.
Okay. Mitch Liner? They hear a Mitch Liner out there?
So here we go. That's the Martin Luther King Jr. High School football team. And at the 14th pick in the first round, the Philadelphia Eagles are selecting.
I have no idea where they're going to go with this.
I have no idea either.
Derek Barnett, a defensive end from Tennessee.
Jeez.
Yeah.
Okay, we have to seriously start asking this question. Why is Jonathan Allen dropping?
Yeah, that is true. Why? Where is he at?
He is becoming the Aaron Rodgers of this draft.
Well, hopefully he gets picked up by the Packers and then turns into the Aaron Rodgers of Aaron Rodgers.
I don't
That would
know.
be nice.
On the middle, try to run 4 different things.
Well, Derek
Not
Barnett.
even paying attention.
Derek Barnett right now is doing the cry. He is crying harder than any man has ever cried after being drafted in the first round.
And you know full well the crying Jordan meme is on the way.
Oh yeah, here he comes with his. That's a schnazzy suit.
That is a schnazzy suit.
I could get down with that. That's all on red, and
Red on red.
Derek Barnett played at Tennessee. 10-plus sacks in all 3 of his seasons. 52 tackles for loss in his career. Pretty great stuff. I'm going to need a refill on my beer. If I can get someone to reach and pour, that's awesome. This is, as Tenacious D would say, that's fucking teamwork.
What?
And there we go. Good enough.
We're at Jonathan Allen's birthday party.
32.
30-something?
Think about it. Draft Day movie. Get it?
Nope.
Remember the Draft Day?
Oh, the movie?
Or you never watched it? Now you get it?
So there we go. There, Derek Barnett picked up by the Philadelphia Eagles. And we move on to the Indianapolis Colts, who are 8-8, a stunning 8-8 last year. I keep picking the Colts, and I want them to do well. I want them to play good, but they just won't.
They can't do it.
Just refuse. Like, of all the things that they could do, they just refuse to play well.
And you know why it is. They're like, that Steve-O guy is rooting for us. The hell with this guy.
But yeah, exactly. But Indianapolis, a team that, like, when they won, were crushing wins.
They were.
And
Remember the huge comeback in the playoffs against the Chiefs?
Yeah. And then when you get their losses, it's not like, usually you get those like devastating wins and then they're like close losses. Not the Colts. They either win by 30 or they lose by 30.
By the way, Mitch is listening.
Oh, hey, Mitch.
Steve, you sound great.
Hey, thanks. I'm really trying.
At least you're getting complimented.
I'm pushing
over
for
here.
my diaphragm today. So.
Hi, BJ.
BJ didn't hear your parts.
Our resident NFL expert is doing well as well, including
the pick is in.
I'm a little drunk. I've had a couple of shots. Mitch has been making them extra strong.
It's the only way to make them, right?
It is. Holy cow! The Colts already have their pick in, and we'll see what they go.
This has to be Jonathan Allen,
right? Surely it has to be.
Wear that jersey. Go put it on right now.
Put
the jersey on. Put the jersey on.
Jeffrey's being hashtag a bully and not being a star.
Okay, well, first of all, Mitch has not lived up to what he's supposed to. Wear the Zach Parisi jersey, not for just one day, for an entire week.
Is this because the Wild lost?
No, this is for the bet from the March Madness bet.
Ah, okay.
So he has not lived up to it like I had to live
for
up mine.
mediocrity, so I didn't have to do anything like that.
Yeah, you weren't here. You were gone.
I was in Mexico.
Yeah, you were that suspended time.
Being incredibly ill.
Wear it. All right,
Looks like the Capitals tied the game.
We got some time to kill. Do you want to do you want to do a misconnection?
Let's do a misconnection.
I got a short one.
Okay, let me find my music real quick.
All right, set the mood for me.
Set the mood for us in this hostile environment.
It is super hostile.
Okay, here we go. This one is called Joe with Short Box Chevy. Woman looking for man in Minneapolis. You're a hockey player and you have an old Chevy pickup from the 70s. You're planning to paint it metallic blue. We talked about Chevys for a while in sports. Later I said, you have beautiful eyes. If this was you and you want to talk to me more, respond with my hair color as the subject line. Skinny, 5'6", single. We can do another one real quick. Here we go. Lucy, I've got some explaining to do. This is a long one. Now you listen here, dear. You've got a heart of gold, kid. You're a rare breed, yes indeed. And furthermore, you're all I need. Now whatever this separation is must be by their design, though. I think you just confirmed it, babe. Smiley face with the open face. Something just went bang in the kitchen. For real, though. Now I'm thinking you're using your white witch powers to confirm that, yes, indeed, those stinky Illuminati buttholes are indeed standing in our way. Oh, well, nobody's perfect, right? Makes me better understand the Fuji song you sent me to. Ready or not, the lyrics that stand out the most to me are the ones I can do the same thing to you easy. Voodoo. Or something like that. Kind of creepy, though. Gotta tell you, the song, not you. You're amazing. I just want to sing about you being the bad doctor who's really the good doctor, and me, how I was the bad patient that was really good patient, and how he should be so lucky to have weaseled his way into such a situation as this. Parentheses, other than his own stupidity and the amazing willingness of the bad doctor, good doctor's willingness, where the two of them unite in spirit granted by Father God with chance and opportunity of a lifetime like this to be light on the hill where we get to let it spill unto all. And then the next thing you know, I make it mighty easy on them to cause us even further setbacks in love. For example, I gave into darkness 3 times yesterday. After 3 days of not. I think it played into the fact that I got violently ill at work yesterday. Here I had the joy of hearing you speak to your granny in y'all's native tongues. I loved it. For real, though. Love.
We got to pick.
We'll take a quick pause.
It's Malik Hooker.
Malik Hooker, selected by the Indianapolis Colts. A safety out of, is that Ohio State or
Yep.
is that
Ohio State?
Wow, his mom is thrilled. Absolutely jubilated. Good God. His mom, most NFL players' moms are like, really? You're just finding out?
Okay, that is seriously the most delayed reaction I've ever seen.
Good for you.
Yeah, I think that was a censored option by the NFL.
So what is it about Allen? Did he fail a drug test or something?
What's
going on?
What's going on?
What's going on?
What's going on? What's going on? See, this is why we sing during our shows. We are going to have a karaoke version one of these days.
We just sing.
I'm not going to win that either.
Yep, singing hot sports takes.
Make up words as we go.
Yep.
All right. Well, since that part of the draft, we're going to keep going through misconnection.
All right, yeah, I'd like to.
This is how we do it here. Misconnections are more important than the damn draft.
No one even cares about the draft at this point. Sorry, I'm just trying to get back into character. Loved it. For real, though. Love. I know this love is real. It's been damaged, though. And if I don't do my very best to play my part to the fullest and push myself to start communicating with you as well as I can, facing my stage fright and just start speaking from my heart before the masses, caring not about being a crowd pleaser, only focused on getting through to you and breathing words of life along with other playful words of love to keep our hearts at ease. I think it helps to tease. Kiss, hugs. Not drugs nor any other self-destructive help allowed in our fort, right, hon? All we need is our Jesus juice. And each other, babe. That's what I believe. Still, I must admit, live the one I've caused you in various ways to be inflicted time and time again with untold measures of heartache and pain. I can't doubt this at all, especially after yesterday. It's a lot to explain, but it has to do with how I got ill in this spiritual experience. It was like as though you had become me and I had become you, and now in order for me to truly take care of a woman I love, I must take care of myself better than I've ever done before. Looks like it's time to pamper me some. LOL. For real though, there's a lot more to it than we'll come home and elaborate on it after work, my love. For now, I just wanted to get this out there to my best friend, my teammate, my partner, my infinity and I. Have a blessed day in each and every way. Always loving you. Never doubting my love for you. Okay, please? I see you. What the fuck did I just read?
I don't know. Sorry, that was really loud. I don't know. You're reading some weird, creepy stuff, by the way. We should probably take a break because
I need a break.
We're at 47 minutes of this third part, so let's take a quick break.
Okay.
Lager, the beer that brought the forest down.
I drive an exotic imported sports car. I eat exotic foreign food like frankfurters and pizza. But when it comes to numbing my mind, I'm a patriot. I drink the beer that brought the forest down. I'm a lager man. And with the new 80-bottle trunk pack, you've got enough for the evening. Last night, I crapped in my bed and pissed in the closet. Hey, it's happy hour somewhere.
Lager brings out the patriot in you.
Yes, welcome back to the Beer Belly Sports Podcast, the live edition for the NFL Draft. Right now, the Baltimore Ravens have their pick in number 16 in the first round. We'll cut to Roger Goodell when he comes up. But so far, this has been a pretty shocking draft for every team. I don't think we've picked many of the picks.
No,
Also,
not really.
live-
We've been horrible.
Also, live potting is much better than live tweeting.
Yeah. It's a lot easier to just say instead of
instead of
push
do things.
buttons, right?
I understand.
Okay,
But,
so
here
this
comes
is a
the,
pretty cool moment. This kid that is making the announcement for the Ravens is in recession from cancer,
Aw.
and this is his Make-A-Wish thing. He gets
Whoa,
to
that's cool.
announce their pick.
That's very cool.
The Ravens are his favorite team, and so he gets to make this pick. It's really cool.
Aw.
Okay, so he's got up there. The Ravens pick is in. Roger Goodell is reading it.
This could be Dalvin Cook.
And
Ooh, they need somebody like that.
and here comes the cancer, hopefully survivor.
You put that mic down a little bit more. There you go.
There you go, Raj.
Thanks, Raj. Way to step in.
Finally, huh?
He did something right.
Oh, he was excited.
He's pumped.
the
It's
fist bump.
Marlon Humphrey
out of
from
Alabama.
Alabama.
And they just drafted the next Ed Reed.
Calm
Nice.
down over there.
He is exactly what they need, because think of their division. You're trying to cover A.J. Green. You're trying to cover Antonio Brown.
Correct.
You're trying to cover Corey Coleman.
Going back through the grades, for Philly, Derek Barnett, A.
Yep.
Hooker, A. And now Humphrey, B. There they have him ready.
This is a defense-heavy first
It
round.
is. By the way, Mitch Kane is out there wearing my Zach Parise shirt or jersey. By the way, he's supposed to be wearing it for a whole week. He has failed on this.
Is he allowed to wash it, though?
No. I didn't wash Packer stuff when I wear that crap for a week.
Here's a tweet that was just sent out. They're clapping for me. These claps are for me. Roger Goodell as he stands next to a 14-year-old cancer survivor.
Oh, that sounds just cold.
I love you, Big
blooded.
Cat. You crazy, crazy man.
The Redskins are on the clock. Do they make the pick, or do they trade Kirk Cousins?
Ooh, that'd be a good one.
I don't know, man. That's a tough
And this pick.
I am going to go talk to Mitch, and I'm going to try to get him on the drink.
Back-to-back winning seasons. First time since the 90s. It's been crazy. But are we taking a break? No, we're just going to keep going. This guy's just going to get a beer, so it's just me and you, Beach.
All right.
The producer left for a little bit.
Imagine that.
The Steve-O and Beach show.
There we go. Washington on the clock now, and we had seen early rumblings that they were trying to trade Fitzpatrick, who seemed like, or not Fitzpatrick, Cousins, who seemed like a guy that really was going to fit in the Washington community. I thought he was he was going to be their guy.
Here's the problem. He should be their guy, but their front office is a bunch of freaking morons
Dan
that
Snyder.
doesn't have.
Yeah.
They don't have a clue.
They
They don't
have
know
no
what
idea.
they're doing. I mean, you've got a franchise quarterback. In order to win in the NFL today, you need a quarterback. They've got one, and they're like, we don't need him.
Yeah, we'll trade him.
You do need him.
Yeah, who's your backup? You don't have one.
You don't
There's
have
no
one.
plan for that. So hopefully that was just speculation that he was being traded, and that for Washington just to keep their sanity. But they already got their pick in, so obviously they know what's going on. And obviously they know what's going on. These guys are making millions of dollars to make these decisions. We are.
Yeah, so was Al Davis. How'd that work out?
Well, he was an owner, so I guess he's dead. Yeah. But he also had one of the most successful teams from the mid-'70s through the '80s. So
he did. Nobody knows that more than Steelers fans.
you gotta respect that. But man, I gotta tell you what, guys, I really was not prepared for how long this first round is. It is already 9:11. Never forget. And so we're on hour number 2 of our coverage of this first round. And where are we at? Let's pick 16.
Yeah.
Like, we are the midway point.
You guys are fully equipped now to go live pod during the 2020 election now.
Oh yeah, we'll be we'll be covering that. Oh, that will be just pathetic.
It will.
If you think our takes are hot when it comes to picking NFL players, wait till you hear my political takes.
And I agree with most of them.
They'll be just out of nowhere. But you can already tell that the TV wasn't playing. It's just pick 17, so we're already past the halfway point, which is nice by one pick.
I still think you ran a faster 40 than Matt.
I would
That's
definitely.
really good.
Matt in the parking lot to run a 40.
I would definitely run a faster 40 than Matt Geffrey.
Run a 40.
Even like in both.
Not a Colts 45 or an Old English. Run a 40.
I think I'd beat him in a 40 race too if we're drinking 40s. Our live audience today is just razzing Mr. Geffrey, and I love every second of it.
I'm more expensive than $40.
I don't know about that.
Yeah, I don't know, dude. BJ's known him for like a combined 17 hours. And he's still like, I don't know, $40 seems
Hold
pretty
on.
high.
I played decently. I'm a decent softball player.
All right.
I don't hit dingers.
I only show my wheels when I need to, okay?
Oh, you want a cheeseburger's in front of you?
I'll tell you what, cheeseburgers are pretty much the greatest thing that's ever been invented.
You're right.
So let's just. Oh, man.
I think this might be Cam Robinson or Ryan Ramsey.
I feel like the whole Mel Kiper thing about how he never goes to the bathroom during the.
I think it's bullshit.
I think he needs to be like sitting at a bar and drinking as much as we are in order to be like, you know what?
Correct.
This is like if he drank as much beer and as many shots as we've taken, and he doesn't go to the bathroom in all of the TV broadcasts, then I'll respect it. But that guy who wakes up in the morning, every morning, and eats a slice of pumpkin pie.
Yep, I remember that.
Yep.
And also takes the cheese off of his pizza.
Sad
What a
dude.
loser.
Right? Yeah.
Who does that?
Like, that's offensive to humankind.
That's offensive to pizza, damn it.
And like,
Poor pizza people. Holy crap.
like
I got a
of
lot
course
snaps.
he doesn't pee because he doesn't consume anything.
Ha.
If he let's get him a couple pitchers of beer. Let's see
Yeah,
how
I
he's
got
doing.
your snap.
Wow, I said that like 4 hours ago.
I just looked at it. Leave me alone.
Let's see where our priorities are.
Do we make fun of the size of his phone or no?
Oh yeah,
We do. Okay.
he's
It's
got
an
an
iPhone
4.
3.
3?
Yeah.
It's an iPhone 7X
Jesus.
or whatever they
I
call
broke my 5, and I'm lucky I still had this.
Which is also 2 generations ago.
Leave me alone. Wait till you have kids.
And, like-
You don't have any
like,
money then.
Next month is going to be like 4 generations old.
I'm still running on the 3G gig, by the way. 3G
What?
network.
Jesus Christ, man.
Supporting those 3G people.
Can we
You're not
drag
supporting
this,
anyone.
I am by myself.
You are supporting yourself.
Can we drag this guy out of 1997 already?
No.
You keep
97.
3G.
Yeah.
I'm shocked it's not a flip
That's why
phone.
sometimes my snaps don't work as well, and they kind of look horrible. Well, what's that? Is that a unicorn?
Our new tattoos.
Tattoo?
Which one? Is that one mine? Do I get to open it? No. Oh, I got the unicorn one.
Are you going to put that on?
Eventually, yeah, I guess I
Oh.
will.
Can we have matching tattoos?
Yeah. Well, I mean, it doesn't match, but it's
A cupcake one? Yeah.
So we got that. Jamie, our resident Steve-O's girlfriend.
Who lives with him occasionally. Sometimes. Cupcake.
When it's convenient.
They just get a cupcake?
Okay, let's be very honest about
all right,
this.
I'll wear it.
When Steve-O and Jamie cook something in the kitchen, there's no better smelling place in the world than our kitchen. There's just not.
A good way to
All
make
right.
your kitchen smell good is by putting
The
garlic on
Skinners have selected
Skinners.
Jonathan Allen.
Finally. Back-to-back Alabama picks.
Jonathan Allen. Okay.
You know what? Washington may have just gotten the steal of this draft.
Well, okay. They gave him an A. They gave him an A. Now, they need help on defensive line, right? You look at Elliott, who is a good play. We talked about this already. He's going to be in a slump.
Yep.
And
Jonathan Allen is the defending Bednarik Award winner, National Defensive Player of the Year.
Whoa. By the way, if you're kind of just tuning in / skipping around
How
the podcast.
are they just tuning in?
Skipping around in the podcast.
It's not even live.
If there's just skipping around the podcast.
I was just checking the dial, and that's when it really gets going good.
Well,
Hour
true.
2.
When they start talking about Bemidji's misconnections. And
Well, that's why we keep sprinkling them in, so they can't just skip around and find it. Got to listen to the whole thing, guys.
Pick is already in.
Yeah, we're calling you out on that.
What do we think the Titans are doing?
Receiver? Mariota needs someone to throw to.
Who?
Tight end. I want to go another Alabama player. O.J.
Howard.
The Juice 2.0.
Juice.
Because what do we know about Mariota? He likes to throw to the tight end.
He's a short thrower.
His favorite receiver right now is Delaney Walker. Great fantasy player, too.
True. He doesn't want to get hit. He's like the Sam Bradford. I don't want the ball. Get out of here.
They could take Curtis Samuel.
I'm going with O.J. Howard.
They could take Curtis Samuel out of Ohio State.
Or Tucker. You go with O.J.? Juice 2.0? Juice 2.0. Here we go.
If he is Juice 2.0.
Is it? Oh, they said it was. They've not made the playoffs since 90 or 08, not 98. Give me that ball.
I will say this. The further along we get, the more I think the Steelers may end up with Davis Webb. And I am completely okay with him being the next quarterback after Big
Well,
Ben.
my Cowboys need to pick up a corner or a safety because right now it's looking pretty bleak.
They do not need to draft one single offensive player in this whole weekend.
Yeah, correct. Well, O-line because Doug Free, I think someone from the Cowboys line, put himself on reserve/retired list, which I don't know what the hell that means. Yeah, that's what ESPN said. I where the hell my phone at? I was like, I don't understand this.
I will say this. If Cam Robinson falls that far, it's a given. Dallas has to take him. They've got to. Yeah, I do agree. I think this is O.J. Howard.
At 10 o'clock this morning, Cowboys placed right tackle Doug Free on reserve/retired list, giving them $5 million of cap space.
That's why they did it, because of the cap space.
No, but reserve/retired list?
Where's Walker at then?
Texas Ranger?
You going white here or what? You know, because Bears got a white quarterback?
Well, I don't know. Walker, Texas Ranger. You said Walker, and I thought Texas Ranger.
The black tight end.
The Juice 2.0? Is that what we're all talking about?
Juice 2.0.
Juice 2.0.
Let's hope he doesn't kill anyone.
Or run around in a white Bronco. And every time I see a white Bronco, that's the only thing that I think of.
That exact same one?
I almost bought a Bronco a couple of years ago. It was super cheap over at a used car lot, and I was like, God, that looks sweet. But I decided not to because I didn't want to be
Why not? That would be hilarious.
By the police.
Yeah, you know what I heard? The license plate number on that thing was Juice was here.
By the way, I did see a DeLorean in town here in Bemidji.
Really?
And, did you see it too? Yeah, Brett. It's weird. It throws me off. I'm like, why? I saw it coming at me. I'm like, I was like, is that a DeLorean? See the back end. I'm like, hell yeah. I was gonna Snapchat it and like do like all the things on Back to the Future, but then it took way too much time because I'm super lazy.
And your phone's awful, so it probably like took 20 minutes.
Right.
Yeah,
right.
and
So Johnny Lee Walker posts on there about the Vikings trade. I said, Johnny, I love you to death.
I don't want to give my opinion about Johnny Lee Walker. But
all right, here we go.
Here we go. The Titans selection. Pick number 18 in the first round.
I'm going with O.J. Howard here.
Adoree Jackson. Whoa.
Well, Cowboys not going to get a corner now.
Okay.
Going in the first round, he's there.
And you know what? He can be their punt returner. He can be their kick returner. He can be their top corner. This dude can do it all.
Thanks, Mel.
Speaking of Mel, I'm going to pull a Mel Kiper real quick.
Adoree
I felt
Jackson.
like I had to say that. Thanks, Mel.
Well, you're going behind Carr.
This is the 497th all-time draft pick from Southern California.
Whoa, what? Jeez. You think you got some talent? Yeah. Nerd! Nerd alert!
So in this draft, they're going to have their 500th player of all time selected, probably. Brilliant! Well, thank you.
I just felt like putting that on there for you.
It is greatly appreciated.
Yeah, you're welcome. Can't find my nerd alert, which I thought I had near the top, but I guess I didn't.
He's not wrong. I might be a nerd. The pick is in for Tampa Bay.
Jeez, that didn't
hey,
take
we're
long.
moving now. We are moving.
I always like Carr.
I got a feeling the TV network said, hey, Roger, hurry
Let's
this
pick
the
this
hell up.
Let's pick this up.
Adoree Jackson, to me, fits the Titans perfectly. They're an athletic team, multi-dimensional, good fit. If I'm Tampa Bay, I'm taking Dalvin Cook, and it's not even close.
You think so, huh?
Delvin Cook, you said?
Dalvin Cook,
Where's he from?
Florida State.
Well, oh, yeah. Okay.
And the reason why is Doug Martin is suspended for the first 3 next year because of his PED.
good for you.
Because of his what?
PED suspension.
Oh, yeah, okay.
He only missed the last game last year, so he's still got 3 to go.
I think Tampa Bay is going to be a pretty decent team this year.
Oh, I do too.
There it is.
They might win the NFC South.
Nerd alert!
What
I was
is that
looking
for you?
No, it's for him. It's like Mel Kiper over here. I'm trying to help
Okay,
him out.
so the stat is Adoree Jackson just became the 497th USC player all time drafted into the NFL.
Wow.
Nerd alert!
Good timing on that.
Had to switch back real quick.
That's so many players.
So many.
Good God. That's like more than 5 full football teams.
Yeah.
They don't need a first.
And
Both
how many-
sides.
And how many?
With backups.
And
That's incredible.
you're right.
It's like 10 traveling teams, yeah.
Yep.
Jesus Christ.
Hello, Mitchell. Oh, all right.
Oh, look who's back.
More shots.
I think Tampa Bay's going Dalvin Cook.
Delvin Cook. I think so too. Makes sense in my brain. Oh, these ones are blue. And that makes me not feel very good. Lots of shots being taken. this is, oh my God, it's 9:24.
Shot. Everybody. All right, please don't spill.
9:24. We are 2 hours and 14 minutes into our
We are in
live
our-
coverage of the first round of the NFL draft. And
We
this
are
is
in our fifth shot, I think.
5.
Fourth, fifth.
You can't count after the first one. Come on.
I couldn't count before the
All
first
right.
one.
What is this, first of all? Do we know what it is? Oh, liquid. Oh, okay, I know what this is.
Oh, okay. Well, thank you very much,
Thank you,
Jamie,
Mitch.
our local Steve-O's girlfriend.
Mitch beat me up.
Buccaneers pick is coming up next.
Oh,
It's not bad.
Yeah, let's do some.
Let's do a drunk misconnection.
Ooh, drunk one. Well, you're in luck, little lady.
Because I love me some me.
Okay, here we go.
All right, let me get your bed up. All right, let me know when you're ready.
Sure.
So, going through the draft, Allen was rated an A. We talked about that already for the Redskins. Jackson for Tennessee is a B+. So that's not too bad. Let me know when you're ready, Steve.
All right, here's a decently short one.
All right. By the way, the pick's in for Tampa Bay.
I'll read fast.
I'll read quick here. Here we go.
This one is called Hi. How are you? Man looking for woman. I've been looking for you, but you never say anything when you pass me on a daily basis. Please, talk to me and tell me that you would like to go out sometimes, so here's your number. Then give me your number. Then I'll call you.
we'll go out from there. Okay? Because we know that the chemistry is there every day. We never say anything. No more! When you see me, please talk to me. I'll see you soon. And that's a 40-year-old man looking for a woman that apparently he has chemistry with. Yeah. So, quit being so creepy.
Stop
Misconnections. I beg of thee.
No.
Just a little
That's
bit.
what makes your show great.
It is what makes our show so great. But yeah, there's your misconnections. Did you want more or no?
No,
I really
let's try to do another
need a
giveaway.
shower after that. Okay.
All right.
Let's do another
NFL draft trivia. Who wants to win some prizes?
There we go. Let's go Green Bay Packer
Green
guy.
Bay Packer man.
Banana, banana, go Pack, go.
Oh Jesus.
Banana, banana,
All right.
go Pack, go. There we go.
Sweet baby Jesus. All right. So 2014.
The Bears still suck.
Yeah, they do. 2014 Dallas Cowboys drafted DeMarcus Lawrence from Boise State, linebacker. He went either A, 7th round, B, 1st round, C, 2nd round, or D, 6th round.
What was the name again?
DeMarcus Lawrence from Dallas Cowboys in 2014.
6th round on that one.
Goes 6th round.
No.
Deuce.
Was it Deuce?
Second round.
Yeah, but where is it playing now?
Cowboys.
In the toilet bowl?
Probably. Oh, the Browns?
He's with the Cowboys still?
I'm pretty sure he's with the Cowboys.
I'm asking you.
I don't know. I don't keep
Well,
tabs on
here
everybody.
is the Buccaneers selection. Pick number 19 in the round.
Number 19.
Number 1.
Whoopsies.
And they select
It's O.J. Howard.
O.J. That's 3 Alabama players picked in a row.
Oh,
Mama's like,
pissed.
what's a Buccaneer?
Look at it. Look at these. They are freaking out.
Can't believe
I
it.
think they've got them on like a 20-second delay because they don't want people like dabbing on the draft or yelling like yeah, just like those kids that are on the game shows.
The dabbers.
That's what he's doing
Just speed round of the dab. I wish everyone could have seen me just speed
That
dab.
was- we gotta take a
I just
snap of
dabbed
that.
on every single person in this bar, and I hope they feel the shame.
Shame.
I know I feel it.
Good. Old school combo tight end, 4'5", 250. He's like Greg Olson, they say.
Oh, okay.
He's not white.
Jeez.
Wow, someone's bringing up the race.
All right.
You guys fast though. Wow.
That's his number.
Oh, gotta love that peanut gallery we've got today. We should do this with a live audience every time.
We should. Yes, we should. So Denver's up now. We
do you
know
think
they're
Denver
not
should
taking
go?
a quarterback.
Yeah,
And their
you never
pick
know.
is in. I think they might go with.
Denver's
They
already
might
got
go
it.
with Reuben Foster to play alongside Von Miller.
Oh,
That would
Denver's-
be scary.
Denver's pick's already in. Jeez.
That would be scary.
Oh, jeez. John Elway selects John Elway.
That would be newsworthy.
Remember when John Elway thanked John Elway for getting the Broncos to the Super Bowl 2 years ago? That was pretty awesome.
O.J. Howard got a B plus.
John Elway selects John Elway to play for the Denver Broncos.
Yeah.
John Elway.
He'll wear number 7.
Oh,
here
the
it
golden
comes.
boy.
Pick is already in. It's Reuben.
Here we go.
Speaking of Rubens, I could go for a good Rubens.
If it's Reuben Foster, that is a hell of a linebacker.
Why would you have a
corps.
line? You have
It's
a line
Garrett
line-
Bowles.
Yes. Who? Garrett Bowles out of Utah.
6'5", 297, ran a 4.95. That guy ran a faster 40 than three of the defensive ends that just got picked from Alabama and from Florida.
Tennessee,
yeah. SEC. I was right. ACC, right?
Sucks Eastern Conference.
Yeah, dude, they are the most overrated. I don't want to get into it right now. I don't know if that's true. Joe Thomas was the one of the first-round picks. He was in the top 10, and that guy was awesome.
Let's give away another pick or another trivia.
Draft trivia! Who wants to have some prizes?
Let's do some of this.
Let's grab. I'm gonna grab Mitch and see if he'll come over and do something. All right,
Rich wants to do it. He's here.
Rich. It doesn't
Rich.
Doesn't match your shirt, but the last couple did. So it's like red, white, and blue though. That made you.
You ran a faster 40 than anything. That tackle right there. I think you beat that tackle right there. At least you could be the second.
In college, I might have, but yeah, Garrett.
What was it? A 5'9"?
Back in the one that I ran. It was a blazing 6'5".
You know what? You could start at first base for my softball.
That's
team.
what I'm saying.
Jeez. Okay. Anyway,
you ever see Matt run a 40?
Not very
I
good.
really want to. I feel like
he runs his own team. That's why
I feel like he's one of those guys that runs same arm, same leg.
Yeah.
Pretty good. Hey, Mitch.
All right.
So, in 2011, Arizona Cardinals draft Patrick Peterson, DB from LSU. What round did he go in? A, first, B, fifth, C, seventh, D, second.
Patrick Peterson.
Is that Patrick Peterson, the corner?
Yes.
He was from LSU,
yes.
Right? Yeah. Ooh.
A, first,
I'm going to
B,
go with first
fifth.
round on
I
that.
think first.
You first? Ding, 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 ding.
Yes.
I mean, get something.
Finally
win something.
What about Patrick Robinson, though? Where's he at?
Who knows?
What about David Robertson, the general?
Throw that in there for you, James.
Remember him? The 6 foot. Yeah, the 6'11" submarine captain. He even fit in the friggin' submarine. Why was he in a submarine? That seems like the dumbest place to put a 6'11" gigantic human being. And they're like, yeah, that just makes sense, David Robinson. You're gonna go in the deep because you're really tall.
Okay, Detroit's on the clock.
They already got their pick in.
They need a linebacker. This has to be Reuben Foster.
It has to be a defense.
It has to be Reuben Foster.
It had to be Reuben. We just love singing, don't we?
I really want Reuben Foster to get picked, and they pan to him eating a Reuben sandwich.
God, if he doesn't, I will never cheer for the Lions.
It's not hard to do. You're a Packer fan.
Never cheer for the Lions.
I believe that every bad thing that's ever happened in Detroit, they firmly deserve.
You sound like my grandmother's cousin.
I hate Detroit.
He lived in Detroit, and he was like, the year that they went 0-16, he was like, this is the greatest day of my life.
Right? And then I cheered I laughed for like a month.
Well, I mean, the Packers were the 16th loss, too.
Yeah. Didn't they win the Super Bowl that year, too? Something like that.
Yeah. No, a couple years later.
The year after they won it.
I don't want to talk about that game.
Oh, look at that. Lucky him that he got drafted in the NFL, so now he can afford to have that kid that definitely wanted to be on the stage. Freaking Mormon. I didn't mean that. Like, it's a mean thing. But
you got the wrong school. That's Brigham Young, man.
But he's still from Utah.
So what is
Same state, different school.
Right? Same thing.
Same person, different place.
Right.
Can I take a
It's like
detour?
Joseph Smith and the Jebediah. What?
Can I take a detour for a second? We have all been on college campuses. Does BYU genuinely think that their kids are not hooking up with each other?
Campuses.
Humble brag.
All of them?
Yes, they do.
So
and
they're stupid.
Have you ever heard of they've had their basketball people of their basketball team kicked off the team because they sexted?
It's stupid.
It's dumb. Yeah.
We're 20.
And they're athletes, so they're just chock full of testosterone, and they're hooking up with other athletes, and they're like, nope, that's not okay. Nope.
The men's basketball players hooking up with the women's tennis player.
Yeah, I just really need my players to be really backed up. Really just. He's got O.J. Howard. Okay. We're thinking. Reuben Foster is going for this pick. That's what we're thinking for the Lions. Their pick is in. It's number 21, and I really want them to draft a kicker.
If it's not Foster, it's probably Cam Robinson.
Like, really, and if someone is going to, I feel like it's going to be the Lions in the first round. I mean, look how good the Raiders have done since they drafted Janikowski in the first round.
Well, they also drafted Jamarcus Russell, number 1 overall.
They did. That guy really likes codeine.
He loves codeine.
He's better at codeine than he is at football. Imagine if they had drafted him in the International Codeine League.
Imagine how good that guy must be at codeine then.
How awesome that football league would be. Everybody on codeine.
As everyone's just drinking syrup. Scissor, isn't that what they call it? There we go. I'm not hip with.
Wait, how did Jamie know that?
The resident Steve-O's girlfriend knew that everything about the drugs that we all do. We don't do drugs. Drugs are bad. Okay.
That's a great recovery by you, Steve-O.
Thanks. I've had a couple beers, so everything's kind of moving. 9:37. It's 9:37, and we've got pick 21 coming up. We're still on commercial break.
11 to go.
I know,
after
right?
this?
That's a long time. I can't believe we haven't run out of things to say yet.
We bullshit pretty good.
We BS with the best of them, that's for sure. Jimmy, you want to hop in? Grab the mic. Let's see what you got. I'm sure you got some hot takes. No, you don't want to talk. You just want to talk to me.
But here's the thing. There's great demand for the Beer Belly Sports Podcast to include the female population.
There is, and a lot of the people are like, all right, Jamie isn't even real. You guys just keep making her up. So you need to prove.
People genuinely think that he's being catfished.
Right. So I need to show the world that I'm not being catfished. Could you please just say something into a mic?
Oh, God, not all of them, though.
Okay, good.
Too many mics in our face.
Perfect. It's never been an issue.
All right. Jeez, BJ.
BJ's just getting violent.
All right, anyways, we got our next contestant for NFL Draft Trivia. It is our very own Mitch Kane.
It's Keener.
So, all right, Mitch.
I'm ready.
Do you know the rules?
Who the hell are you?
Explain them.
All right,
I'm
rules.
some Canadian that.
Where are you from?
Where am I from? My name's Mitch from the Great White North.
That's Bemidji. You mean Canada?
Yeah.
Canada. Oh, Canada.
Oh, yeah, bud.
Can you sing your national anthem?
Yes.
Later.
Yes.
Later. More alcohol needs to be involved. Anyways, this is how the game works.
Yes.
I'm going to give you the year, the team, and the player. You got to tell me what round he went in. All right?
God, this is going to be hard.
2013, Philadelphia Eagles selected Matt Barkley, quarterback from USC. He went in either A, 4th round, B, 2nd, C, 3rd, or D, 7th.
What was his name?
Matt Barkley.
Was 2nd an option?
2nd round?
Yeah.
Oh, my computer froze.
That was my guess. Am I right?
I'm pretty sure he wins I'm pretty sure he went in the 4th round. Oh, my computer stopped on me. Computer froze up. He's gone berserk.
It's anticipation right now.
It is.
Gerard.
Whoa. Where in the heck did my pick go? It disappeared.
The Lions have selected Gerard Davis out of Florida.
Florida.
His analysis, he's a physical traits, tough kid, today's NFL inside linebacker. And
so what'd you say? You said what round did you say, Mitch?
2nd.
Said 2nd. Do you guys know what it is?
4th.
Is it 3rd?
4th, correct.
Oh. That was my other guess. So half a T-shirt.
Okay,
half
well
t-shirt.
the Lions have bolstered their linebacking core with Jared Davis out of Florida. 60 tackles last year. Looks like a beast.
Hey, by the way, the crew is back. The crew is back to full strength.
Feels so
always
good to
were.
sit down with you guys.
By the way, that's what we say during Beaver games.
Is that what we say?
What do we say?
What I say.
We say
The Beer Belly Sports Podcast is back to full strength.
Always were.
Always were.
Oh, right. Totally.
Remember that? I remember. Hey, the Dolphins are up, and they already have their pick in.
Good, man. We're going to get out of here quick.
10 picks left?
Yeah.
11?
10 picks left.
We could be done soon.
Including this one. Right. Math. You can count on it. That's our sound effect.
Hey,
Isn't that sweet?
Yeah, production quality.
Coming from behind me.
Who's coming up on me?
Who's going to rape me now?
Whoa. Now.
All right. I think we need to put Jeffrey on timeout. What the hell was that?
Yeah. Dropping the fat R's.
Yeah, geez, like hard R's.
Yeah.
Man.
Brett's over here in town wants the first pick of the rapist draft.
Oh man, Bill Cosby.
He's probably announcing.
Bill Cosby, the all-time leader in rapes.
Hall of Famer.
Allegedly.
We need some more of those quotes we had.
We derail. This is what happens when we're all back. We derail so hard.
Full strength.
Full strength. Always were.
Is it were or was?
I don't know. You're Canadian. You can pick whatever you want.
Grammar's
Whatever. Oh, the Dolphins picked Charles Harris out of Mizzou. Defensive end.
Chuck Harris.
Chuck. Listen here, Chuck. There are 3 types of people. There's your dicks, there's your pussies, and then there's your assholes.
Great movie.
See, dicks just like to fuck everything.
That's a second
And
F word.
pussies just want everyone to get along.
That's the second F word.
And then there's your assholes. And they just want to shit all over everything.
There's that.
Pussies don't like dicks. Because pussies get fucked by dicks. But dicks also fuck assholes, Chuck. And sometimes you gotta let us fuck this asshole.
You're right.
I switch it up, but sometimes your asshole gets fucked so much that your pussy gets covered in shit and it becomes an asshole itself. Because pussy's only an inch and a half away from an asshole.
What did your bartender put in your drinks?
I don't know. What did he put in my drinks? You are
Did
that
he
person.
roofie us again?
That special sauce.
Oh, Mitch, you know I love free drugs. Charles Harris.
Best kind of drugs, the free ones.
Charles Harris is a B+.
This, I think this
Tough
is
kid.
like next year at the NFL draft when they show all the old drafts. We need to listen to this while we watch this because it's going to be just the weirdest trip.
By the way, it's going to be on YouTube because this is going to take way too much on SoundCloud.
Oh yeah, we're already over our limit. Sorry, SoundCloud, quit being so cheap.
And free.
Yeah. Like, just let us upload as much as we want, all right? You have an infinite amount of space.
Give us your rum and your women.
Yes, wow, we're here to commandeer this vessel.
By the way, I stole that from you if you didn't hear it in our last
did.
intro. Okay, because you had no expression when I played that.
You know, there's been a lot of things going on around here, and I just can't keep up with everything. Hey, the Giants already have their pick in.
Oh, man, we're like flying through these
Pick
now.
number 23.
You missed the last one, too, by the way, Beach.
Who was it?
Somebody from somewhere.
Charles Harris?
Yeah. From,
Charles Harris.
Charles Harris, defensive end from Missouri.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Wait, does that make him the first defensive end from Missouri drafted since Michael Sam?
Oh,
yes, it does.
Wow, look at the big brain on you.
Michael Sam, the only gay player to never play in the NFL.
Yep.
Oh, brutal.
He never did play. So I'm not trying to be mean. He just never played.
You're right.
Steve-O saw the word chill on the little blackboard we've got here. He went up with an eraser and just wiped it right out. He has no chill.
You know what my friend Stone Cold would say about that? That's a sassy black lady.
What?
And what? And so I just kind of live my life. Pick 23 is coming up. Yeah, we could really do that with the drinks that we've had.
What?
Today. Had a beer.
Oh, hold on.
What?
What? Another beer.
What?
Oh, that did not play right. Hold on.
What? There we go. Shot.
What?
What? Another shot.
What?
Margarita.
What?
Bloody Mary. What? Another beer. What? A shot of tequila. What? And I said to myself, what? Stone Cold, why have just one when you can have all three?
What?
I just let that go on like a repeat, and it was perfect for the last couple of them.
Good job.
Yay.
We know wrestling. It
We
is
do.
now 9:46 p.m., and we are 9 picks away from the end.
Hell yeah. Part of me thinking this was, I don't know if this is a
At
good
least
idea.
we're not on the East Coast. It's like it's going to be midnight when they're done.
Screw that.
Can we just do a quick aside and say, like, best, worst, and all the other time zones? Best time zone.
Central,
Central
no
time
question.
zone. Worst time zone. West Coast.
I would.
Hawaii.
Yeah, I would say West Coast, yeah.
Second worst.
Is it? Oh, wow.
East Coast. Second best. Mountain time.
Canada.
Plus, like, all the states that you can legally smoke weed are in the mountain time
Oh,
zone.
by the way.
Other than most of them that are on the West Coast.
Oh, by the way, in South Dakota, you can drink in Pierre and Fort Pierre. Pierre is in Central Time. Fort Pierre is in Mountain Time. So you can drink another hour, go across the river to the strip joint, which is called, what the hell is it? I don't know what the hell it's called.
You know what it's called.
It's not.
Hold on, man. I got to get across the river, man. I'm gonna go see some titties. And I'm gonna.
You don't want to go over there. Their good squad is a D squad on a good night. That's how bad that is. I mean,
wow.
There's tits are like off centered and scars everywhere. It ends up.
Hey,
being,
that's how you know they're real.
Oh, it's called the hop. Hopscotch. So I go.
That's the only way to know. If there's like pit
Let me
marks
check you
and
for
stuff.
scars.
Like, scars.
SARS? No, scars.
A lot of bite marks. fresh bite marks. Well, yeah, that's why everyone wears those hospital masks around there. China got that idea from Fort Pierre.
Probably, yeah.
That makes sense. They went all the way to the central part of South Dakota.
That made a lot of sense in my brain.
Great idea.
You know what my favorite day of the year is fall, when we fall back in time.
Yes.
Because back in Appleton, where I grew up, they passed a city ordinance that said because it fell backwards so that it was 1 o'clock, they decided that you can have the bars open for another hour because it technically isn't 2 o'clock. So on that day, you can drink for an extra hour in downtown Appleton.
That's not a bad deal.
That sounds a good idea.
It's sweet. And
Can we tour
here's
your
the
hometown?
Raj.
Yeah, for sure. We should all go down there. All right. And drink at Cleo's. Here's
The
a giant
Raj
selection.
is talking about the G-Man.
What do we get? Giants suck.
Eli Manning.
Evan Ingram.
Ooh, Eli Manning.
We never picked him in the beginning, but now we're going to pick him
Eli
now.
Manning.
Now, Evan Ingram out of Missouri.
Out of Ole Miss.
Ole Miss, excuse me,
Close
Mississippi.
So you're telling me Evan Ingram just went before Michigan's tight end, Jake Butt?
But
Yeah, that's crazy. Jake Butt was awesome.
He was awesome.
love his name.
Was he
He
bad
must have a
last
great
year? I
butt.
thought he had like
No ifs, ands, or
has
buts
to?
about it.
Let's look him up.
But matchup
Jake.
nightmare, perimeter blocker, immediate impact.
Well, with hair like that, you better have an immediate impact.
Jesus, that guy needs to decide.
Do you think he's good, Jamie? You think he's good looking? He's a handsome young fellow from.
Gee, that guy's fast. That's a tight end.
That's not him.
Oh,
They were showing him blocking.
oh, that's him.
Oh, that
17.
is him.
Yeah.
Holy hell, he doesn't look like a tight end.
Right. I feel that it's offensive towards tight ends to not wear an 80s number.
Yes.
Right? Like, you can't be number 17 and be a tight end.
Exactly.
You can either be an 80s number or a 40s number.
40s numbers
Yeah.
are good, yep. Because we don't use fullbacks anymore.
Right. H-backs are a thing of the past.
Sure are.
Oh.
So, Evan Ingram now joining the Giants.
Ingram.
Here we go, the Las
There
Vegas
it
Raiders. Oh, we just picked up Marshawn Lynch, who I really feel is going to do pretty well. You know,
I think so,
you
too.
sit out for a year, a guy like that, I feel like he just needed to take a load off his feet for a little while, eat some Skittles, travel the world. How funny
Heck
was
yeah.
that thing he was doing about the Super Bowl?
Amazing.
Yeah, that was
Amazing.
awesome. He went over to Scotland, or was it Ireland?
Ireland.
Ireland, yeah.
One of the aisles.
And was like just driving around on a bike, giving people Skittles, asking if they're excited about the Super Bowl in Houston this year. Was that where it was? Houston?
Yep.
Yeah, it was Houston, Ireland. That they were, and now everyone's like, "Well, we don't really know what you're talking about." That's a British accent.
That was a horrible British accent.
Excuse me, it's Michael Caine, and maybe if you knew a thing or two about a fucking good actor, you'd know what the fuck I'm talking
That's
about.
3 F-bombs today.
Okay, I can't take credit for all the F-bombs.
Hold on, time out.
The peanut gallery back. Oh,
Steve-O gets extra F-bombs as a British person because, let's face it, the Brits are always pissed off.
See? There we go. I deserve these F-bombs.
They're always pissed off, man.
The recurring girlfriend of Steve-O is saying that, no, I do not.
Reoccurring.
I do not deserve these extra F-bombs. I am sorry I shattered your fragile mentality.
Oh.
Is it okay? Are we fighting now? We're fighting.
Is this the first official fight?
No.
On live.
I love
official, unofficial live air.
I love the look that Jamie gave you when you asked that. Like, you crazy.
We had all the time, especially over food. Steve-O wants this, and Jamie wants this other thing.
Yeah.
Basically.
How can you be picky around this guy?
That's our fight.
Jeez.
Oh, the pick is in. Yep.
Guess who picks next? Cleveland.
Cleveland again.
Did we win?
Dallas is coming up. What do you want your Cowboys to do?
They're going to pick up Jake the Snake Roberts.
Are they picking up the human being or the snake?
Plumber. Jake Plumber. They just do like this, like underreach the ball sack.
Let's just not worry about what just happened.
I'm going to act like I didn't see that.
Well, that's what did you see the same thing I saw then, too?
I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I saw a little fondling.
No, he gave me the finger. I was going to give it back.
It's basically our relationship.
Oh, okay. And nephew? I get that, too. Don't worry. Mine's the same way. Or I get hit right in the ding-dong. And that hurts.
Can I ask
you should report that.
Can I ask a long-standing question?
Yeah, go ahead.
Women say that childbirth is much like us when we get kicked in the...
No.
Hold it.
I don't believe that.
But when a woman has a child, 2 years later, they're saying, I would like to have another child. You never hear us saying, hey, can you kick me again?
You're right. You know, but ours causes more of a shock than when we get hit in the balls.
That's true.
Some last 14 hours, not all of them. Some may last 5 minutes. Some may last 2 hours.
And then they sneeze and the baby just pops out. And they're like, oh, there it is.
A baby.
That's the thing. You ask a woman that, and they can't give you an answer. Like, they can't.
Well I should have had like 5 or 6 kids more than what I have right now because I've been hitting the gonads enough times.
Thank God.
I'm
You
done
are
having
like,
kids.
you look at a woman's like ovaries and all of a sudden they're pregnant. Quit looking at my girlfriend. Don't do that. Surprised you got a hand left after doing that.
Wow.
Surprised you hit me. I was waiting to get hit.
You should have hit him. Okay.
Later.
I'll punch him after the show. So we've derailed into our
Here comes the Raiders.
A normal show.
Raiders selection.
Raiders.
Pick number 24 in the first round.
Did we suck
I
again?
have no idea where they're going to go.
Marcus Allen.
Oh, Darian Conley.
Okay.
Wow, is that the guy that is being accused of rape?
Yeah.
Ooh.
Perfect for the Raiders.
Yeah, it's perfect. That sounds great for the Raiders.
That's not a
Rape
fun
kid
time.
out. Sounds right.
Further proof that NFL teams don't give a about what you've done. They just want to know if you can play. That's it.
There's only allegations.
Oh my God.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. We met in a bar. But we haven't been, properly introduced. Pop-plah! That's
He
how you-
took a polygraph test tonight for the Raiders.
I'm just gonna sit this one out.
You want to sit this one out? Take a little tea? Okay.
I have nothing to say.
That's fine. I don't blame you. He's probably a piece of trash anyways. He's probably going to get in a lot of trouble here shortly. What do you think, Beach?
I don't know. It is so Raiders to pick that guy, though.
You're right. It sounds right from the Raiders.
I mean, I get it. The Raiders are trying to change the image of them being stupid in so many drafts. That pick ain't helping.
You're right.
So now it's Cleveland.
Las Vegas Raiders?
Yeah, that's in 2 years they're going to be moving there. No, they're still the Oakland Raiders. They should. The Las Vegas Raiders of Oakland.
Remember the last football team to play in Las Vegas?
Yeah, the XFL, baby.
The XFL.
Yeah,
He hate me.
Yeah.
He hate me.
Back.
Bring it back. We need a cameraman inside of the huddle.
Hell yeah.
And inside of the locker room with the cheerleaders.
Oh, yeah.
Go on.
And Vince McMahon.
Yeah,
I don't think Vince realizes what a hero he really was.
He still is a hero.
Vince McMahon is the greatest.
Yeah, nice.
They really did
Mini
change the way that the games are broadcast.
Absolutely.
Did you watch that 30 for 30?
I did.
Yeah, it really is very cool. Like the reason why there's that cam that goes over the middle of the field, that robo cam,
spider cam,
yeah, spider cam, whatever. Like there's
because of the XFL.
Yeah, there's a lot of like cool production things. Right. There's a lot of that as well.
Why the XFL failed? Because they wanted King and JR to call play.
That would have been awesome.
JR wasn't horrible because he's a huge football fan. I don't think King gave a damn about that football.
King would not have done well.
No, he wouldn't. Puppies!
That's all he cared about. The puppy.
Yep. He did. Well, since it's in commercial break, should we try to find another contestant?
Yep.
A person. That's who they're going to take.
I'll do one.
Okay.
Do one.
Beach.
Beach just stepping up.
Let's see if
Ray,
we
you're
can
gonna be
stump
nice
the
to it.
Schwab.
But you can't cheat. You can't cheat though. All right. Minnesota. Oh, I got to put down the year. What year did we do this? Oh, okay. Wow, that's really old. All right.
Uh-oh.
I mean, not super old, but.
Okay.
In 2011, Minnesota Vikings selected. In 2011, Minnesota Vikings selected Kyle Rudolph, tight end for Notre Dame. What round did he go in? A, 4th, B, 2nd, C, 1st, or D, 7th?
I don't think it was first. Ponder went to first. What were the other options?
A, 4th, B, 2nd, C, 1st, or D, 7th?
I'm going to go with second round.
Second round. Ding, 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 ding.
Nice.
You can pick whatever the hell you want out of that bag.
Okay.
Nice.
So, make sure to get it if someone else gets it.
Brett,
you want to do one? All right.
Get Brett on.
Let me turn the computer over here so you can't cheat.
So I can't see it.
Let me
He's been
find
studying
one.
your laptop, your movements.
Well,
He
you
knows
probably
everything.
should not be studying my laptop.
Bad things on there. Huh?
There is plenty of interesting things. See, do you want it hard or do you want it?
Well, I don't want it hard. No, that's all.
We want it
I'll
soft.
take it. I'll take it soft.
Oh, all right.
Soft and easy.
That's what she wanted.
Can another team draft them?
All right. We'll pick one. In the 2015 era. Ooh. Are you an elite football mind person?
Like not earlier 2000, like in the middle 2000s probably.
Okay.
Not now.
In the year 2000.
So if I do 2015.
No, yeah, that won't.
No, okay. I want to try to make. I'm trying to read the damn prizes. So mid 2000s. Actually, I don't even look at this one. I already know what it is. The Minnesota Vikings selected Chad Greenway from Iowa, linebacker. What round did it go in?
What are my options?
2000, or it's not 2000. Number 1, or first round. Round 3, round 4, round 5.
Let's go third.
You want to go third?
That's probably wrong. Yeah.
Damn.
You suck. Let's try again.
So first then.
First round. Ding, 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 ding. Yeah. Right, you pick what you want out of that bag. All right. Or those couple bags. If you want to take two, that's fine too.
The Browns pick is in. You know what? They may reach and go Kaiser.
They should go with King, Iowa.
Kaiser is actually German for King.
You want to take quarterbacks?
In a way, they're picking the same person.
The Bears took the best quarterback.
Wow, you're set on that.
And they're paying $16 million a year for a backup.
Yeah,
way to go, Bears!
Way to go, Bears! He's gonna eat you. Hit him in the face.
Oh boy! I like how the Browns war room has gone from a full room to like 4 people just standing around.
That's a helmet to next year.
That's bringing in extra people.
Yeah, well, it was full before, and now it's just like there's like
we're just bringing in random people from the
street.
street.
The people left.
Whoever wants to come in.
We obviously can't pick.
Yeah. Do you want to pick this guy?
You'll probably do better.
Shut up, we sound like Cleveland now.
Cleveland's a fan of Cleveland's for winners. They get sprinkles.
Cleveland?
I have no idea where they're going with this pick.
I don't
Quarterback?
know either. Yeah.
Not even them.
They're going to pick a baseball player and turn him into a quarterback.
They're picking up Chad Hutchinson.
They're picking Pete Rose.
They're picking Jamie. All right.
Jamie,
I got a phone call from
round
you.
selection, pick 25 in the first round. It is.
Ooh,
Peppers. Whoa!
Not a bad pick.
That's a terrific pick.
That's a great pick.
Wow, the Browns just had a good first round.
Damn.
What the hell just happened?
I don't even know. You see that? Dogs are liking cats.
Linebacker, receiver, corner, safety, offensive line.
Quarterback. He can play anything. He can probably be the head
They
coach.
have found their future quarterback.
A 5'10" safety who is a redshirt sophomore. That guy played 2 seasons of college football,
And he was a badass.
Yeah.
I believe, what, 3rd in the Heisman?
And you know what?
Ouch.
Hey, Cleveland can still get the quarterback in the second round.
They're still in for Cousins.
Hashtag faith.
Well, let me put this on real quick.
Wow, that guy he is really good. I'm watching his highlights. This guy's athletic as hell.
He's very athletic.
Jesus.
But a lot of times with his tackling, it's not good tackling. Ooh. We have our first official F.
Really?
The Browns gave Terrell Peppers an F.
Really?
Wow. Really?
That's from CBSSports.com.
I think CBS is more drunk than you guys.
Well,
at this point.
Would you like a
that
drink?
may be.
Actually, no, not really.
Debatable.
I say I don't know what I've had beer.
I'm just gonna. F. Okay, yeah, we'll go with that.
Steve-O, would you like to play a game?
I would love to play a game.
You want to play a game?
Yes.
Okay.
Seahawks are on the clock.
Reggie Bush was selected in 2006 by the Saints or by the Aints. What round did he go in? First, 4th, 5th, or 7th?
Wasn't he he was like a top 10 pick. He was the first round.
Correct. Ding, 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 ding. Go get stuff. I got to get rid of stuff.
Okay.
You guys still need to go grab your stuff.
I'm
Jamie,
going to
you
go
want to
pick
play
some
too?
stuff up.
Oh, Jamie wants to play.
Grab me a medium shirt, will you?
There's a couple mediums in there. So you should probably go over there so you don't cheat.
Oh,
Because
I can't believe that you actually think kind little Jamie would cheat like that.
Well,
that is so mean.
Ruthless aggression.
here we go.
All right. In 2005, the San Francisco 49ers select Alex Smith from Utah.
Do you need help on this?
2005.
I was in the 5th grade.
She's going to need help.
She's going to need help with this one.
Give her 2 options.
Two options. All right. Alex Smith.
Alex Smith?
Yep, 2006. Don't help. What? I got to help. She needs help. I'll give you 2 choices. 1st or 7th?
1st.
Ding, 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 ding.
Nice. I win.
Yes, he was.
Despite the fact that the 49ers actually had Aaron Rodgers number 1 on their draft board until draft day.
By the way, thanks to Burnix and Coke for, with all the stuff that was given. Burnix for me and Coke from I was here earlier. I work for Burnix. That's to get all your Miller products and Liney's and all that good stuff.
Yep.
Thank you for those.
Hey, you're welcome. I just asked one of my bosses, like, hey, do you have
I got
stuff
you
to
2
give away?
shirts because you deserve them.
Oh, brownie points. Brownie points.
Serious ones.
Wear those with pride. All right, so on the board, it's the Seattle Sea Chickens.
Oh, no, it's not. They just traded it to Atlanta.
I can't put my shock.
Now, what does Atlanta need? Maybe someone that can call plays better in the fourth quarter of a Super Bowl?
They need defensive end, offensive guard, outside linebacker, and a defensive tackle.
Maybe this is Reuben Foster.
Someone that can stop them from getting blown out in the second half.
Yeah, you're right about that. Stop getting blown out in the second half.
Someone that can prevent a massive choke job. Did you know the Patriots became the first team in Super Bowl history to not make an extra point in a game?
Really? I know that my dad was super happy because he's a huge Patriots fan. Before they were ugly, like back in the 80s. Yeah.
That's how we're classified.
I was sorry.
They're just ugly.
Yeah, they're ugly. I don't want to see them.
Diet over here.
It was the opposite. Not ugly, but amazing. That's the word I was really wanting. The complete opposite of what I want. I should probably stop drinking. But I won't. Oh, another kiss. No one ever kisses me anymore. BJ.
I beg your pardon, sir.
Sorry, we kissing friends.
We ha.
Where we come from.
It's like she appears, leaves, and then comes back. She reoccurs.
It's a perfect girlfriend.
Okay, bye.
Now she's leaving.
Figures.
Yeah, they all do it.
And then she'll come back and she'll be reoccurring.
Yeah.
Picks in for the Falcons, by the way.
Oh, good. Beanu meat.
6 more picks in the first round after this one.
We can go home. But we have did a late...
Takaris McKinley.
Who?
UCLA defensive end.
Who the hell that even is?
Oh, he's bringing out a picture. He must have some family that can't be here.
Hello.
Well, hello.
Hello. On the board right now, it's the Buffalo Chicken Wings. And
nobody circles the wagons like the Buffalo Chicken Wings.
By the way, he was Chris Berman was in South Dakota a couple days ago.
Was he really?
Yeah, he's accepting an award for something. I don't know what it was.
For going way back.
Oh, this is cool. McKinley is carrying a picture of his mom who passed.
Aw. By the way, did the Twins play today?
Wow,
It's a Thursday, so maybe not.
No, they usually play. It's Monday that they don't play usually.
Well, it's either Monday or Thursday.
Oh.
Oh, look.
Oh,
I know the Pirates finally figured out a way to beat the Cubs last night. Thank God.
Who cares? Oh, yeah, just say there's a Cubs fan to my right and a Cubs fan right in front of BJ.
Why do you
Take a
think
left
I
hook.
said that? Duh.
Take a left hook. Plop.
Twins did not play today.
Figures. They probably would have lost anyways.
You know, I hear the team called Bye is pretty dangerous.
Watch out for them. They'll get you. Even though I said the Twins are going to lose 100 games, right now I'm on course.
Are you?
Yeah. Okay. Last year I said that they're going to win 100 games. This year I'm going they're going to lose 100 games. So hopefully one way is going to work.
Can I give you guys a live reaction of a Bears fan that was very pissed about the Trubinsky?
Oh, yes.
We had one here.
Okay.
How many F-bombs?
What the fuck? What the fuck? Fucking Doug McDermott fucking all over again. What the fuck? What a fucking bunch of fucking idiots.
I love the basketball reference.
That's terrific.
Doug McDermott all over again. Oh, that's great. That's good fun right there.
We should take a quick break.
Okay, let's see.
We're like an hour into this. Be back soon.
Would you like a giraffe? Have one delivered. Just log on to petsovernight.com and we'll send you a giraffe overnight. Petsovernight.com, delivering little bundles of love in a box directly to your door.
Well, welcome back to the Beer Belly Sports Podcast, and I can honestly say, Mr. Jeffrey, you have stumped me in a rock and roll song. I have no idea who this is.
Van Halen.
Is this off 5150?
I don't know. I got it from the Twister soundtrack.
It is, because it's a rock and roll song. That was their debut. That was a pretty cool song. I dig that.
Twister soundtrack, by the way.
Twister soundtrack.
Yep.
Wow. Remember when people were afraid of natural disasters? Like, that's never going to happen. And now, like, global warming, like, that shit happens all the time.
Nobody cares.
Yeah, let's just keep burning our fossil fuels. Plant a tree this weekend. It's Arbor Day. Save the earth. Except for if you live in North Dakota. Then don't plant a tree, because technically where you are, the more trees will dry up the ground, and you'll actually raise the temperature because of the amount of energy it's going to take to grow a tree. But that, my friends, is biology. We're not talking about that.
In Minnesota, you can warm up the ground right now. It's not going to do a whole hell of a lot.
Plant some trees, do something green this weekend. Maybe build a windmill and power your house for a little bit.
Windmill.
We are talking about the Bills pick. It is coming up. The last pick that we just had, we had our, as BJ alluded to, a Richard Sherman-esque interview. Who's the guy?
Harris McKinley.
Harris McKinley. His mom passed during the season.
He was basically saying he was holding her picture and he was screaming at the top of his lungs. It was like, this is what it's all for.
Yep.
And so it was a very passionate interview with Deion Sanders.
So that's pretty tight to see. I'm a big emotional guy when it comes to sports. I think people who are devoid of emotion in interview are just boring. And how are you even what are you even playing for? Right.
It's why we hate Bill Belichick. Okay?
Right. It's reasons like that, and so I'm glad to see something like that. I mean, albeit 3 hours into our coverage of this. I'm losing steam. I can't imagine these guys at ESPN or NFL Network right now.
They're just losing a lot of piss right now. It's okay.
Like, they got to have an IV of just, like, straight B12 right to their varicose and just keeping it going. Varicose. Not varicose veins. That'd be weird. They're into, like, the middle ones.
Nerd.
They get, like, spider veins going on. They're like, let's just check them full of energy. That would feel good. Oh, it's popping out of my skin. I like that. Makes me feel alive. But yeah, we're on pick 27 out of 32. And,
it's almost over.
Almost over. And almost time for the Packers pick, which means...
Who do you want to take?
You know, they need secondary. They really do. They need a safety. It would have been good to get that Ohio State guy. I mean, minus the whole, like...
Rape?
Yeah.
That thing?
Like, that would have been good. But then, I haven't been following college football enough to really put a name on it, but I know they need a playmaking safety and or cornerback.
Do they need a slot receiver?
No.
They'll
get that in the second and third round. But I think in this first round, they need to get a lockdown cornerback.
Don't the Packers select a lot of their big talent in the later rounds?
Yep.
Well, yeah, usually because they have to pick later because they're usually pretty good.
Yep. Something Cowboy fans have no idea.
Yeah, I don't know.
Not for a while.
I don't know if you've had a similar
the
experience.
Packers are not picking tonight.
Oh,
the Browns have
just
acquired the 29th pick.
I wonder what they got for it. So now I honestly don't even care about the first round.
Goodbye.
I'm out. We'll see you.
Okay, why are the Browns so active?
I don't know.
Because they want to win for once. Let them win.
It's not going to happen.
It's like seeing the Royals finally do something.
Don't even talk about the Royals. How dare you? Ooh. Ned Yost is a traitor. He's like Benedict Arnold.
I'm getting ripped.
I can't believe the Royals are bringing them up.
Rip it up.
Okay, what about the Orioles? Those poor Orioles.
Yeah,
they are pretty good.
Yeah.
Not now. I mean, like back, like say 10 years ago. Before that, before they had Matt Wieters.
They suck.
Yeah, they were horrible.
The Pirates were just god awful for what 21, 22 years, something like that. So are the Cubs. In my whole life.
So are the Brewers. So are the Twins. We all suck.
You suck. We suck. We all suck. Yeah, they're horrible.
Terrible. I mean,
yeah.
like
Hold on.
7 years. What do we talk about? Yeah, I just said the Brewers are just terrible right now. Or not right now, but they were, and now look at them right now.
How much do Cubs fans hate the Brewers?
Immensely.
I feel like
no, we hate
the Cardinals.
The Cardinals more than we hate the Brewers.
Why do the Brewers hate the Cubs so much?
Why do the Brewers hate the Cubs so much? I'll tell you why.
Other than because Cubs
Steve
fans
can
take
probably
over
inform
their
you on that one.
studios.
Because the Cubs always beat the Brewers. Ooh, the Bills are picked.
Most people beat the Brewers, though.
I think the Brewer fans are pissed off because you guys have more fans in the stadium than they do.
All right, DJ, that's enough. I'm about to take your. I'm about to take the mic away from both of you.
And buy a ticket
the
there.
Bills have selected with the 27th pick. Bastards. Tre'Davious White,
corner from LSU.
See, that's who the Packers could have got. But they didn't want him. They didn't want him. We don't want a corner. We don't want a good corner.
All right.
Pressure's on. We just
Dallas is on the
all
clock.
the pressure on Aaron Rodgers. That's fine. It's cool. It's chill.
Dallas is on the clock. Pressure's on.
We need a corner. By the way, I wanted them to pick up White. That was the person I want the Cowboys to pick up.
Who do you want now?
On the big board right now for corners, you have Kevin King for Washington and a guy from Colorado, Chidubele Azu. I don't know. I can't read anyways.
Wow, that was a good read.
Yeah, it was. It was horrible. Good thing I don't do live reads anymore. Ever.
Thank God, or ever.
Oh. Ouch. Until next year. What are you doing over there?
Scratching my beard.
Speaking of beard, I got permission from the better half, the much better half, to grow out my beard and make it more fuller. Not like wizard length.
More fuller.
But like fuller.
More fuller. I like the way you use words.
Yes.
Well, my English is not the best.
Was it your second language?
Yeah.
See, the Steve look, the Steve-O look, I'll tell you.
No.
I'll give you a little hint on how to do that. You just don't do anything for literally 6 months.
I don't know if I can do that.
But just don't do it. Just wash it with
Soap?
Head and Shoulders.
Okay.
So you can get rid of the dandruff underneath. It'll ease the itching, but then just don't do anything for 6 months.
What if we did a bet about shaving beards? Could you do that?
I hate those because I always, as soon as I say, yeah, I'll do it like the Grizzly Man challenge, then I'm like, I really want to shave my beard.
Okay.
I really want to right now.
We'll do it
tonight. Okay, well,
all the way?
let's not jump to any conclusions.
I mean, not that, but
my recurring girlfriend has just showed up again to. Do you think I should shave my beard tonight?
It's up to you.
So yes.
Okay, hold on. Women can't just say it's up to you.
Can't.
I get
It's
that
so
all the time.
wrong.
It's up to you. Well, that doesn't freaking help.
Okay.
You're right.
Pick is in for your Cowboys.
Pick is in. Oh, by the way, pick's in for Cowboys and
Thank
Browns.
God the Cowboys pick is in now, and now the pressure is off me to do something.
Yell at me here shortly.
All right, Jerry, what you going to do this time?
Oh, Jerry Jones going to pass out in a chair
Jerry.
right here. Boy,
Come
I'll
on,
tell
Jerry.
you what. Where the hell is Jerry?
Where are all the strippers at? I thought he always had strippers by.
There's a young boy right there. I don't think you can have strippers.
Right? Should they?
Well, there's Jerry. I see him.
We drafted the little blonde chick.
That They are giddy. They're excited. They got the guy they wanted to get. And they're finally on TV after 3.5 hours.
They got the guy they wanted. What's his face?
Oh, yeah, that guy. Dude, that guy was awesome in high school.
Yes.
You went to that one really good academy, right?
That one, yeah.
That one place.
That one, yeah.
Remember that play when he went over the other guy? Yeah, that was crazy.
I know. Oh, by the way, Steelers picks in as well. So yeah,
All
Cowboys,
right.
Browns, and Steelers.
Hey, it says lost in NFC divisional.
Shut your face.
I want the Steelers to take.
Wasn't that like a really close, like a blowout? Then it was really close.
Okay,
and then it
hold
wasn't
on. Yep. If I remember, you and Justin were getting nervous.
Yeah,
They
I
had
was.
every right to.
Right, as you should have been nervous from the get-go.
Maybe I was. Maybe I wasn't.
That's how being a fan works. It's called having emotions towards your team.
I was surprised I didn't break my phone after I was recording all that hoopla.
All right, when the Steelers pick, I want them to take the Michigan State defensive end, Taco Charlton.
That'd be great.
Tacos.
That's probably the best name of all time. We talk about best names in the NFL. Taco probably has to be the best.
Well, he's not in the NFL yet.
Dallas
True.
is selected.
Give me good. Give me good. Do me
sons
good.
of
Do me good.
bitches.
Whoa!
Oh, no.
Defensive end, Taco.
I hate this.
Taco Charlton out of Michigan.
We needed a pass rusher bad.
What? Taco Thursday.
Taco Thursday.
6'5",
I can't believe that just
277.
happened.
That's a big
Heck
dude.
yes. Screwed everybody's draft pick now. Now everybody's draft pick should be
No
out.
one's
out.
mock draft is even close. I guarantee you, we don't
Nobody's.
like of all the people that actually did this for our thing, no one's even gotten one right.
Well, the
I got
first
one
one
right.
I
Miles
got. Yeah,
Garrett.
we got the first one right.
Okay.
I should probably check that out.
No
by the
one's
way.
gotten more than 3 right.
I think the Steelers might take T.J. Watt.
I accept your apology. I agree.
Sunshine.
Well,
they do,
I
that's a great
love the
Oh,
description:
my show.
length, power, and movement.
As of now, it says 0 points for everybody.
Are you serious?
Yeah, I don't think it's updated. I think they're going to wait
Yeah,
to
it's
the
not
end.
updated. I'm finishing in last, I'm sure.
By the way, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We got a lot of picks right. I think if I remember correctly, they went by closest. If you got on the dot, you get like some amazing amount of points. And if you get close, you get like a certain amount of points. If you're way off, you don't get shit. So
You get shit on, but you don't get shit.
shit on.
I feel like this is a good time to thank our host today, our big sponsor, the first sponsor of the Beer Belly Sports Podcast, which is Lazy Jacks, located on Highway 71 North,
Lazy
just
Jacks!
south of the Beltrami County Fairgrounds here in Bemidji. If you're coming up north and you want to do some fishing and you want to have yourself a damn good dinner before you go out, you come to Lazy Jacks, you get yourself a burger, Friday and Saturday night prime rib here, out of this world. Unbelievable stuff. They've got appetizers galore, beers on tap, everything from Drecker Brewing to your Bud Light to your Michelob Golden and everything in between. Lazy Jacks is the place to go, and that is where we are hanging out today for the first round of the NFL Draft. And speaking of that draft, Cleveland, I feel like we've been talking a lot about them today, in with the 29th pick in this first round.
Cleveland rocks.
Reuben
Cleveland
Foster.
rocks.
Think about it. If they can fill each level of their defense just tonight,
Yeah.
wow. Not a bad night for Cleveland so far.
Cleveland probably got a pretty good score. By the way, we are 1, 2, 3, 4 picks left. Could we do it?
Then we can go home.
Well, I got to clean up. You guys have to. I got to pay my bill. There's that.
Or you could just say we're done with the podcast.
It's on
and
Mitch's
we'll just wrap
tab.
things up, and we don't need a play-by-play in your life.
Nope. It's on Mitch's tab.
It is on. I heard it was on Mitch's
Yeah.
tab. He said that because he isn't participating in the podcast.
Actually, I'm going to text the owner right now and let him know that all this is on Mitch's tab.
and tell him it was because Steve-O gave him 4 really, really, really awesome reads.
Yes. Yes.
Like ad
Live
reads.
reads.
Oh, I got you now.
Also that he should
Reads.
advertise for real life, but
Yep. There's that
pay
as
us
well.
money for this.
But no, I thought it meant Reed's like the ginger ale drink. Because we have Reed's at work, and that's what I thought for some reason.
You thought?
Oh.
What did you just say?
The ginger ale beer.
Oh.
reads.
Ginger beer.
And it threw me off. I was like,
It's very clear that the only thing on Jeffrey's mind right now is beer.
Beer.
I like beer.
Thus, the name
I
of
like
the
beer
pod
when
being
I'm
Beer Belly Sports.
That's why we named this. You see our beer bellies? You don't have one yet, but
I'm too skinny, man.
wait. You need to eat more tacos like Taco Charlton here did. So, there's that. I do love tacos.
Hot takes.
Hot taco takes?
So one of you guys should name your kid Taco.
No.
Would you be all right with that? Maybe. Oh, you got a baby! You got a baby! Better than a no. And mine would have been no.
I said no right away, and she goes, "Well, maybe." What? This world is coming to a.
That would be awesome.
That would change the equation there, Bob.
Hell yeah! I never invited these events.
Regular tacos in the morning.
It's breakfast tacos, but they're just regular tacos.
Heck yeah! You go to Taco Bell for breakfast?
No, we make them.
They're just regular tacos that we have for breakfast.
Oh, I had fajitas last
because
night.
we don't like taco or breakfast tacos. We just like tacos for breakfast.
You guys, I think, are made for each other.
So great.
We should name this the first round of the NFL draft and Steve-O's love for his girlfriend.
Aww.
Ooh. The recurring.
Official, unofficial girlfriend.
The Browns pick is in. Here we go.
Well, here come Roger.
A lot of girls met my mom, too.
Who?
Who?
David Njoku.
What the hell is that?
This guy.
From Miami. Njoku.
Okay.
Look at that stiff arm. That's called getting
I
bashed.
bet that's like Noku. I bet you that's how you say his name.
Noku?
Yeah.
I wonder if you're like the Animaid.
Wow. Okay.
Noku.
Ooh. Goku? Like from Dragon Ball Z?
Yes, that's what I was thinking of.
Super Saiyan. It can't be. Super Saiyan?
The Browns are getting a B- for this pick.
Okay. Steelers are up. I don't know who the fuck I want now.
Jesus.
I feel like
no more taco.
We're going over the 3-hour limit now, so I feel like there shouldn't be any limits on the F-bombs that we dropped. Like there should be no.
I really
penalty.
wonder who's even listening.
There's no penalties at this point. Right? Exactly.
Keyword is you made it. Keyword, you made it.
I want the Steelers to take Davis Webb.
Wait, there's that song. Looks like we've made it.
Whoa.
Yeah, if you skip forward and you're just joining us now, you are a terrible person.
You're probably a Packers fan.
Hey. Yeah, what the hell is that supposed to mean?
I don't know.
I have nothing against the Packers, except for you asshats beat us in a Super Bowl.
Yeah, it was sweet, too.
In Dallas Stadium, too, so all three of us have a connection in that.
What I loved about that is that at your
You know what's
stadium,
crazy?
the AFC team you hate most was playing the NFC team you hate most.
Yep.
You know what's crazy about all three of us?
Shut up.
I'm just kidding. All right, the pick is in. Roger, hurry the hell
Come
up.
on, Raj.
Everybody wants to go home. I really kind of regret. I don't know why we even did this.
Why is it on a Thursday?
It needs to go back to being Saturday and Sunday.
That was my forehead, if you guys remember.
I was wondering what the hell that was.
That kind of hurt.
Jeremy Shockey got drafted?
2002.
Kellen Winslow Jr., he played through cramps. So, wait, that was his dad.
His dad was much better.
Greg Olson, he was good. Yeah. That guy was awesome, and they didn't use him at all. They just didn't understand how to throw to a tight end.
His beard is magnificent. His blonde beard.
It is pretty
The
great.
49ers have gotten the 31st pick from the Seahawks.
Ooh.
Why on earth would you trade to an interdivision team?
Because John Lynch.
John Lynch said so. No more Stone Cold said so. John Lynch said so.
John Stone Cold Lynch.
Watch out.
John Stone Cold Lynch, 31st pick, says, I just took your pick.
Walk it. Stop it. Walk it dry.
He's... I'm going to draft a mud hole in your body.
F your pick.
Oh,
Le'Veon Bell, designated for franchise.
Okay. I want the Steelers to take Davis Webb, the quarterback from California.
Who in the hell is that? Is he any
The
good?
quarterback from California. Weren't you listening?
He's good.
Never heard of her.
Oh, that's cute. That's cute.
Aw. What about a running back?
We've got the best in the game. Thank you
have
very
two
much.
really good ones.
Yeah.
What about a defense tackle?
Oh, he's suspended a lot, so you probably could be using
Yeah.
I'd be okay with taking a D tackle.
What about Forrest Lamp? Not Forrest Gump, but
Yes,
Forrest Lamp.
I would be okay with that.
Lamp.
Forrest Lamp.
Lamprey.
How not brown cow.
I'd also be okay with Obi Melifonwu.
Obi-Wan Kenobi?
Obi Melifonwu.
Obi-Wan Kenobi is what we're going with.
Okay. He can bring the knowledge.
Whoa, what did I hear from over there?
I know someone knew someone.
Did
Okay,
someone say
well,
tits are bad?
something is going on off
Ruin
screen
over
right
here.
but
Still bad? Is she still bad?
I heard like tits are bad.
we're just
and
talking
then-
smack about people right now.
Okay.
Good thing
They're awful.
Good thing
All
it's
of
recorded.
Show prep? We don't do show prep.
She said no one heard beside Brett.
Oh.
Show prep.
You are seriously drunk.
Yeah,
No,
dude,
no,
I hope you got a
Drunk-
DD coming.
No. You haven't seen me intoxicated.
Yes, I
I'm
have.
German. Maybe you have. German, Polish, and Irish. Good luck.
All right, here we go. Steelers.
Okay.
Hey, Franco Harris.
Franco Harris. He didn't catch it.
Yes, he did.
Nope, it hit the ground.
Shut up.
Hit the ground.
It did hit the ground.
Bullshit.
It hit the ground.
You should drink more of your water, your agua. I love you.
Who we get?
Oh, I better play some music.
Like, Roger Goodell has to be just terrified right now to, like, not mess this pickup because
Jerome Bettis
Franco
and
Harris and
Harris.
Jerome Bettis are there to destroy him.
Punch him in the face. Pop.
Yeah.
With the terrible colors.
They'll scamper 13 feet after. Oh, Franco Harris.
Franco Harris, don't fall apart on me.
Looks like the bus is going to actually announce the pick.
My name is Franco Harris, and I'm going to announce that I did not catch the ball.
Everyone thinks that I caught it. I very clearly, it hit the ground, and I did not catch the ball.
It sounds like Rikishi. I did it for the Rock.
I did it for the Rock.
Remember when he gave Vince the stink face?
Yes.
was-
Remember Vince gave everybody the stink face?
You know, when I interviewed Bubba Ray Dudley, I really wanted to ask him if that was the worst experience in his professional wrestling career. But then he told a story about when Mae Young farted inside of him.
Oh!
He said it was the weirdest thing that's ever happened. It's a very long story.
Oh, I'm sure.
We can tell that story next week.
Yeah, he put Mae
We've gone
Young
on
through a
long
table
enough.
and she.
Stay tuned.
Yeah,
Stay tuned for next Thursday.
Yeah, there you go. That's a little treat for those of you who stuck with us for 3.5 hours.
Which nobody did.
I hope so.
I hope so,
They
too.
are honoring Mr. Rooney is what they're doing.
Oh. Well, how would you like to honor Mr. Rooney?
Yeah, how would you, Steeler fan over there? Steel Curtain?
Probably the best owner in the league.
Besides the Green Bay Packers.
Would you go cry on...
Yeah, including me.
No, you're not.
I own 1/256th of a share, so eat my dick.
Do you go any of the meetings?
I'm invited, of which there are many.
So you go to the meetings?
Much like the haters and the losers, of which there are many. Hey. I get it, guys. Okay, it's a freaking joke. Chill.
I vote yes on whatever.
You think it's cool? Thanks, Jamie.
Aww.
Not everybody gets one of those.
Yeah, you're right. They cost money.
We all stand up for Steve-O.
Thank you. Someone has to. I rarely stand up for myself. It's very kind of all of you.
I told you I love you today.
I know.
All right, here we go. Now the pick.
Oh, the bus letting it out. We traded Big Ben.
T.J. Watt.
There we go. Watt.
Woo, I love that pick.
Kind of disappointed he's not going to Green Bay.
I love the pick.
Ooh, that's a foot.
That's my foot.
Oh, I got to stretch my feet.
I guess he's pretty
That's a
okay
great
at
pick.
football.
I mean, the Steelers lost a couple linebackers to free agency, Jarvis Jones and Lawrence Timmons. What a great pick. My goodness.
Yep, there are 3 of them. Derek Watt. I talked about him earlier. You can rewind about an hour and 45 minutes ago. Listen to me talk about Derek Watt.
Turn down for what?
Turn down for what? You're welcome. Only lasting 20 more seconds.
Well, that just made me remember Toasty's Bar and Grill.
Good times.
A bar that will never, ever open again. Thank the Lord. The 49ers already got their pick in.
Thank God.
They obviously know that it is almost midnight where they are.
Forgot to turn my knob up. Man, I want to go home. Everybody's going to be asleep. I'm going to get no loving tonight. I might get a kiss. And it's going to be a pity one. No one loves me.
God, you complain more than any person that I've ever met in my life.
Hold up. Not that bad.
It's pretty close.
Pretty close, but not that bad.
Oh, you're right. You're right.
I know.
Man.
All right, Beej, you done texting there? You done tweeting?
I am.
You're on the old Twitter
He's
machine?
swiping right and left on that Tinder machine, baby.
Oh, heck yeah.
This guy's like the Tinderella.
You find anybody good on there?
The dude Tinderella.
I got a friend, not friend. I have a sister-in-law who is single in Duluth.
No.
Which is super close to here for a guy who doesn't have a car.
Exactly.
Well,
Hey,
she's
ladies.
Gee, thanks, asshole.
she's from Bemidji. That helps.
Well, an awkward silence is perfect to transition into another live read. Lazy Jacks. If you want to come on by and sit at some of the nicest handmade tables in northern Minnesota, well, then you need to come to Lazy Jacks Bar and Grill. They have Not Your Mom's apple pie, as well as one other that I can't quite read from here. Both have over 5% alcohol per volume. And if you're looking for a place to play volleyball on Mondays, Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and maybe even Thursdays, come on by to Lazy Jacks Bar and Grill and hop on one of the teams. Everyone is always short, and it's always a good time.
Also, thanks to Burnix for our giveaways and Coke.
Yeah, big thanks to Burnix. They are what beers are Burnix? Buy those and drink them all.
We have Pabst, all the Millers, Liney's, Reds, Heineken.
Fuck
And
that shit. Pabst Blue Ribbon.
Hams.
Name that movie. Anyone?
No. I'm really freaking
It's called
tired.
Blue Velvet. It stars Dennis Hopper and the guy from Quantum Leap. Not
I
the
remember
major
that
guy,
show.
but the
Crying Game?
hologram guy. What's his name again? Remember him? Al was his name.
Al.
It's a great movie. It's just really
Michael Jackson was in that movie?
Really messed up.
He was a hologram.
Blue Velvet. Yeah,
Look it up.
Dennis Hopper, one of the greatest.
Go to your local
Weird guys.
Blockbuster to pick it up.
Zinger.
If you can find one.
Oh, speaking of torn down, you guys see the old bowling alley got torn down?
Oh, yeah.
That was weird. I don't know how much they sold it for.
I don't think they sold it. I think they just tore it down.
49ers pick.
Parking lot? New clinic? That's not a shot.
Reuben Foster to the 49ers.
Ooh, Alabama with their 5th draft pick in the first round.
See, I told you earlier that Reuben Foster, they needed a linebacker, and that was a good pick.
Are you surprised that he was there at 31?
Yeah, I'm actually am. Let's say what they did with Teddy Bridgewater with the Vikings a couple years back. And I was totally dead on about that Johnny Manziel. People were like, oh, you're wrong about Johnny Manziel. He's supposed to go to the Vikings. Shut your face.
Johnny Manziel was supposed to go to a Pee Wee football team, is where he was supposed to go.
He was supposed to go to the Cowboys.
Yeah, I'm happy that didn't happen. I would have been super pissed.
He was always going to be a bust because he doesn't have any work ethic.
Well, he was going to be a bust because he was 5'9" and he played quarterback, and he was the smallest person on the field at any point in the game.
Indeed,
kickers made him look like a junior high team.
Could you imagine if he would have tried to make a tackle with the Penn State kicker from last year running him down?
Also, that is a sad story about that guy.
It is.
Holy cow! That guy.
What happened?
But the Penn State kicker, number 9. I don't remember his name, but he has been he's been put on
He got cheap shotted by the Gophers last year.
Because he made one tackle, and so everyone has made has one guy that goes and takes him out in every single game.
He absolutely had
the
money
Gophers,
on his head.
Gophers did that twice in that game.
They did for no reason. He's a kicker, a fat kicker.
First time got him pretty good. Second time he was pretty scared.
He was.
All right. Well,
The final pick.
The final pick is in from the New Orleans Saints. I bet they pick a running back.
From the New Orleans Saints. They won't take a running back.
That would be hilarious.
Be funny if they did.
Steve-O, tomorrow, the first pick of the day is your Packers.
I guess we're going to have to get off work early then, huh?
Yes, you are. Some of us got laid off, bro.
Hey, I'm not trying to bring it up, man.
I've been there.
I was going to say we all have something in common now.
Yes, we do.
We do.
We've all been fired by RP Broadcasting.
We have.
So that
some people for no reason, but that's a different story for a different day.
Well, I would say 3 people for no reason,
Yep.
but most specifically, 2 people for no reason. These 2 guys.
No reason.
Well, too sweet, me, Hutski.
Too sweet.
And but yeah, so that's a bummer, and I'm sorry, but if I know one thing, I know that you'll land on your feet and you'll keep on going, and you already got a good prospect.
Yep.
So we're keeping our heads up high. Pick is in for the New Orleans Saints. God, I really want to go to New Orleans. I really want to go to WrestleMania next year.
Do it.
Okay.
I'll meet you down there for it.
All right, sounds good. Here comes Roger Goodell, our final pick of the day. And let's see what we got.
I'm going to play this during this, by the way.
Ryan Ramczyk.
Out of Wisconsin. There we go.
Great pick.
Scotty.
All
Drunken
right.
Scotties.
Gotta love it. There we go.
No, you can't go wrong with the Wisconsin lineman.
That's right. There hasn't been a single Wisconsin lineman bust, and you can't name one.
I guarantee
other than
you
Andy
this. I guarantee you this. Drew Brees is smiling right about now.
I would agree.
Yeah, because AP is going to be Ole-ing blocks here. Ole!
Or he's going to be on the sidelines not doing anything because he just beat his kid again.
That's right.
Cold-blooded.
Oh, boy. Well, that does it for our coverage of the first round of the NFL Draft. Big thanks to our resident expert of the NFL, BJ Walters. Thank you for being here. For Mitch Kane, working behind the bar, pouring up our shots. And Mr. Matt Geffrey running the board and giving us the hot takes. My name's Steve-O. We'll be back next week. Thank you for joining us. It's the Beer Belly Sports Podcast.
We care about the rapper cause we make our own rules. You're doing that what it take to fill their shoes. See, it's just a crowd pleaser. On the ground to leave, you're the punishment for making enemies with these souls.